Hey, gang. It's been a couple weeks. It's been like 2 weeks. We missed last week because my internet went bad on me, and
Oh shit,
then
is it good?
yeah, it's all right now.
Okay.
Had a redemption arc, and then also while my internet was fucking up Thursday evening, I also had a flight that I had to leave my apartment for at 3 a.m. Friday morning, so it just didn't work out. So we're back now. Last time you guys got swindled by a kitsune.
Yeah. Never forgiving.
Yeah. You and then you made your way up to Susuki. And did a little bit of preliminary investigation. Learned a little bit about the town. Kelfor, with a very high roll on perception, as he does, managed to get a little information that there seemed to be some kind of meeting with a group of the revolutionaries that is being led by Elsea, the mage you're hunting. Tomorrow, although you didn't get a time, but you did get a location in the Silvergrass fields outside of the city. And you guys wanted to get a bit more investigation going. So you went to a community area, being the hot springs, as the sun began to set. And that is where we are picking up now. Party splits up. Emmy, Moss, Ares, and Nevia all go to the women's bath. Drac, Ivanov, and Kelfor all go to the men's bath. And well, who wants to go first?
I only drug Moss with me because we got to play mermaids. Moss promised. Moss promised. Moss Moss promised we were going to play mermaids, and then it started to chicken out because the 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 gendered stalls. But to me, it sounds like a quitter move. So we're going to play mermaids.
I forgot what had convinced me to go with you.
Yeah,
I forgot it was to play mermaid.
and Emmy. Well, because Emmy was like, "Oh, you don't know how to play mermaids? Oh, I guess you wouldn't want to come." Yeah, yeah, you better not come if you don't know how to play mermaids, and you don't know how to do handstands in the water, and you can't hold your breath for a long time, and you can't go fish out the sinky little shark toys.
The
And
idea
I
that
imagine
moths can't hold their breath for a long time because they can fully breathe underwater.
yeah, Amy was gonna call your bluff to see if you were faking it.
A
Yeah,
moth basically
Emmy,
is a mer person if you think about it.
yeah, I like to imagine that Emmy is in her bathing suit, which is a traditional like little girl's bathing suit where it's got like the tankini skirt. It is fluorescent sherbet colors. And then out of Hopper, she pulls out a bunch of the Sinky rings, and she just starts throwing them in the bath. Jumps in and starts swimming. I imagine other people are there for like physical therapy reasons, but Emmy just needs to play into water.
Not particularly. Typically, like I mean, yeah, health benefits of hot springs for sure, but this is a communal area, and Yeah, you guys see there are several people of various ages, all the way from like around your age to elderly women.
You better not touch my
Uh,
sink toys. You better not touch my sink toys.
there
No,
aren't
no, no,
very
no,
many
no.
other kids. There's probably like one or two, and they're staying close to their parents.
Emmy's doing the flex of like pulling out, just pulling out a bunch of toys to play with at the pool. Playing with. She's got like a tiny little super soaker that looks like a crayon. She's just spraying moss with it.
You cannot express enough how different pools and hot springs are.
Not to Emmy. Emmy hasn't got to go swimming in a relaxed, confined setting. To Emmy, if it is confined in a building, it is a swimming pool. There's swimming pool and ocean.
It's outside, but
Is
it
it
is
contained?
contained.
Yeah. So Emmy's just
It's like
like,
a
man, they
pond.
got this. Be like, man, they got this pool
Lemon
real
stream.
warm. This is a real warm pool. There's some vegetables in this baby. Call me a
Oh,
stew. Call me a stew. But yeah, Emmy would immediately be playing with moss. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had pool toys, but you know those little balls in the pool that you squeeze and they absorb water and
Mhm.
they get like really heavy and hard. It's just chucking them at moss.
We can't be throwing stuff actually. I'm like, you can die for things and you can squirt me. We can't be throwing stuff. I feel like that social goes too far. We can't be doing that. I'm so sorry, Emmy. We gotta bring this in.
All right, will you throw my sink toys?
Yeah.
And then I need you to time me. But Emmy's doing Emmy does the really loud kid thing where she's like, "Where's my time? What's my time?"
45
So
seconds.
fast.
Great job.
All right, Moss turn. The big ass axolotl swimming in the water. Yeah, the other ladies get on that recon. Me and Moss are doing on side quest right now.
Yeah, I was like, we're supposed to be doing it.
I'm
No
so
one's stuck
sorry.
anywhere
You
near
cannot
us.
ask me to do everything while you guys play.
No,
Hey,
I'm,
man,
Good fucking
I
try,
already know that
Piper.
all.
I'm saying outside
Yeah,
of
well,
game,
no,
we're
because
supposed
it's
to be doing a thing.
well, it's like here. Think about it this way. Have you ever seen the anime Frieren?
No,
That's
I read
that's
the
what
manga.
Emmy can come to expect with her livelihood. So Emmy's just gonna play in the water for a little bit. It's gonna,
That's fine, but
it's
I
gonna,
can't have both players in this scene do nothing and
oh,
just
fine,
have me be like,
fine.
"Hey guys, I learned this."
All right, fine.
That's not the most
Where,
interesting,
all
you
right,
know.
where's the children? Point where? Which way is the other
I
children?
don't know. I always really like when we make you talk to yourself for like 5 minutes. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
like that too.
I appreciate that, but I need something to happen here.
All right, you said there's people with children.
There are.
Emmy's one of those. Emmy's one of those. Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
You go over and there's
Spoon? Spoon? Sip, 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 sip. I want spoon. Spoon? What's in the spoon, Adam? Adam, what is that? Is that
I
soup?
dead ass thought
Like soup?
that was the bird.
I did too. I was like, the bird? The bird is in the spoon.
I thought it was
It's
Kevin
in the
bringing
soup.
over the spoon.
Kevin, it is Kevin's soup.
No, I thought it was Kevin bringing you the spoon. He was like, "Father, I have provided."
Oh, that's funny. She would never do that.
How's it taste?
It's very good.
Okay.
But yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I got some chicken noodle soup. I'm not feeling amazingly well, but
What the fuck's wrong with you? Feel better.
Get that man an
I don't
IV of
know.
that soup. Get him an IV of that soup now.
Hold on. Yeah, it's the left arm. Left arm's a little bit more thick.
I want
And
every
the
chicken
folks at
soup we have
home,
on that man.
do not take chicken noodle soup intravenously. um,
as somebody that has to get stuff intravenously for her autoimmune disorder, don't listen to Matthew.
all
I like
right.
to imagine Emmy
Um,
is stuck to Moss like a slappy hand as they're waiting towards the other people with children.
yeah, you approach. There's a mother with her daughter, seemingly probably 14 or so.
Oh no.
They just
She's
seem to
not
be
gonna want to play mermaid.
enjoying the warmth on this cold night. Just relaxing. And
Not
I'm
for
not going to say
long.
Emmy. Moss, make an insight check.
Emmy would be no help because Emmy, at seeing that this is a teenager, is gonna be like, "This bitch doesn't know how to play mermaids. She doesn't know how to play."
Also, need to express the the spring itself is maybe 4 feet deep.
Yeah, mermaids.
It's 4
Do you
feet
not know how to
deep, and
play?
Moss is like 7 foot almost. Oh, you're muted,
You're
Moss.
muted, Moss.
I'm just being a freak over here. I got a nat 20. You could hear me. I wonder why no one was excited for me. It's because you couldn't
No.
hear me. I was eating popcorn.
There's another reason. I'm kidding.
You can as you approach this mother and daughter, you see them look over to you. You know the look when someone is like loud on a subway?
Uh-huh.
You guys are getting that look.
Yeah, I know we are. You didn't have to tell me that. I need to roll an insight. I knew we were getting that look. I know this isn't the vibe that what we're doing.
However, on a nat 20, as you approach, you see the mother look over to another woman who sat in the bath, seemingly being like, "Hey, are you gonna do something about this?"
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop walking towards them. And I'm gonna put Emmy's face in my hands. I'm gonna go,
Hold on.
I hope you
Wait,
had.
hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
We gotta chill out. I don't want to get kicked out. So we gotta start acting super normal and do the things like we're supposed to do.
Normal.
We've been having so much fun.
Normal.
We gotta just sit over there
Yeah. Yeah.
as quietly as possible.
Oh yeah.
And I know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really hard. But
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
but try to count
cool.
to 300.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And once you get to 300, let me know.
Okay.
So now we're gonna sit not next to that woman, another person, but we're gonna sit as quietly as I can while Emmy attempts to count to 300.
Emmy will now
Okay.
proceed.
Attempt.
Emmy will now proceed to count very loudly out to 100.
No.
In her head.
One.
I'm gonna, that's fine.
One,
In your head. Please count in
two.
your head. In your head.
Emmy-
Not out loud.
Emmy does that thing that little kids do. You know how they move their finger to read aloud? Emmy is like going,
That's fine. That's fine. Well, Emmy's
She
Yeah,
hits
sorry.
11 is like,
she had to restart a couple times because she's self-conscious. So she's like, dang it. 1, 2. You should have just told her to do her times tables because that'll take 11 hours.
I learned how to count up to 40 because of that. It's 10 fours, by the way.
Yeah. Emmy can't do her times table. She is canonically has dyscalculia like Piper does in real life. Gun to my head, if you asked me to do any of the 9 or 7 times table, just shoot me.
"Hey, Piper,
No!
Yeah, what's up?
what's 9 times 7?"
Garrus?
9 times 11 is 99. So 9 times 10
Why'd
is
you go to
90.
11
9
immediately?
times 9. I like 11. 11's one of my
You,
favorite
so you
numbers.
wanted to do 9 and 11? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
9 times 9 is 60.
Damn
Wait,
it.
9 times 9
So,
times.
so I think we can move
So yeah,
I
on to the
realized I
Moss
was
next bit.
muted and you didn't get to tell. I didn't get to be smart, and you didn't get to hear me answer the math problem. Anyway,
You have said it. It was 63.
yeah, I said
Yeah,
63,
yeah,
but then I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know what's happened with my
yeah.
muting, and it's
So
fine. I'm not
canonically, we'll say that Moss is like, "Hey, Emmy, I need you to here's a piece of paper. I need you to do this math for me. It's really important." And he's like, "Oh God!" She's just sitting there.
Okay.
So Moss, what are you doing?
I would like to nonchalantly be looking around to A, see if people are still mad at us, and B, to see if I think anyone's talking about the things we want to overhear.
Okay. Make either perception or investigation.
It will be investigation because I have. Oh no, I guess
Okay.
I have the same amount for investigation or perception, so that's exciting. Anyway, I didn't roll as well that time. 12.
Hard to roll as well as a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one are you doing?
We'll do perception.
Okay. You do see that as Emmy is quiet for a few minutes, people seem to move on, return to relaxing. 12.
Like, do you want me to do a second roll to see if I see anyone talking about what I want to hear about?
Sure.
And remember, I can read lips.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Roll first. A 9.
You gotta find a way to not word it like that, because that's killing your luck every time you say that.
I know.
I'll give you, since you have observant, if you were doing investigation, I'll give you advantage on it.
Yes, I was doing investigation then for sure. Hey, that's a 19.
Hey, all right.
Oh, let's fucking go!
You can tell by the vibes of this bath that there's not like a hierarchy here. You're all naked except for the children. People seem to be looking to that same woman earlier. It seems like she has some form of people have some form of deference to her as some kind of like notable person in town. And looking at her, you see she's fairly young, mid to late 20s, probably. Uh, like shoulder length black hair, and she is more human leaning, half oni. She has the horns, but she is notably like pale human skin pigmentation. I'll say with a 19, you can tell she has been. You can't quite read if it's analyzing or sizing you up. You 4 since you've entered.
Okay.
Also worth
I'm-
noting, she you see she has tattoos.
I
that
was wondering
designate
about that.
service. Yes. These are mostly floral. They seem to be maple leaves and cherry blossoms. Make a history check.
Seven.
I'll give you advantage. You're from Shenmue.
A 20, but dirty.
Okay.
Oh.
This one actually was a decently high DC, for reasons that will be clear in just a moment. And 20 was the DC, so you meet it. These tattoos are some of the lesser known military tattoos. These tend to be with the for one, they're floral tattoos are pretty common in Shenmue, and so that's why they were chosen for this military designation, because this is the those are the tattoos of the espionage unit.
Mhm.
Spies, assassins, things like that.
That's unfortunate because now I feel like I need to be cool.
And we all know how Moss gets when they think they have to be
Moss-
cool.
Hit him with
I
the
believe.
R.
I believe.
Well, I was thinking more like a, you know.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, I try to go in all James Bond, but you come in freaking Austin Powers.
You come- Yeah, you come in with
Hey,
a
baby.
Hey, baby.
yeah.
Oh no. So no one get offended about what I'm about to say. The people
Got
with
it.
us, it's
Hello.
me, and Nevia. And
I can go to the waiting screen and just turn off stream.
No, it's not
No,
that.
not for you.
Can't. Okay, I was like, I can't remember the other
Okay.
person's with us name, and I feel bad about it because it's Nevia and it's
Aries.
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 Aries. Okay, I was going Artemis, and I was like, that's not right, but I don't know what it is.
Pokemon.
So I'm gonna lean over to Aries and Nevia and tell them this tattoo revelation,
Mhm.
and be like, you guys think we should go talk to her or?
Nevia says, well, I don't think that's a bad idea. Let's just not bring up that we know she's a spy, because usually spies don't want to be known they're spies. Because we
That's
don't know
smart.
where she's at. Because she
Mhm.
could be a spy sent by the Shogun to watch the revolution, or she could be a defector who was a spy. We don't know.
Great point. If I go talk to her, I don't know why I would talk to her. You guys have any ideas on
Do you find her attractive?
That feels weird. Winston Hansen, you can't pick someone up there. That's weird.
True.
No, you
But
totally
that is a
can.
reason to approach.
Yeah. Don't worry, Moss. Once I get done with my maths worksheet, it's over for her.
I'm just imagining you're still in 9 times 6 or 7, and it's just like one of those boards covered in equations. You're like,
I was picturing one of those like fast math worksheets. You guys remember those where you had like 60
Yeah.
problems and you had like 60 seconds to do them? And
Oh, fuck
you're
yeah.
doing that. You're doing a fast math.
It's canonically I have to finish this worksheet before I can help. I'm working. I'm not using a calculator, but Emmy is also. I'm answering it how I would have answered these math sheets as her age. So
Amazing.
You can also. I'm not there. I can't.
You're
help.
not here. You're not
Never
here.
mind.
You guys, I would say you guys are close enough to where you could have a message channel going.
We
But
can
that would just
retroactively be like, we set
talking
that up.
to Ivanoth.
Okay, great.
Actually, that reminds me.
Just need help. I don't know how to talk to
I
people.
need- I
We
do
didn't
need
think
to
this
look-
through.
One thing. Do I have it? Did I write it down? Yes, I did. You know what?
Is it where you inhabit my body and go talk to this woman for me?
No, I'm gonna just do a tiny retcon, and I'm gonna cast Rory's telepathic bond on us.
Oh, yeah.
We may now freely be telepathic to all of us for an hour.
We're gonna hear so many
Amazing.
math equations from Emmy right now.
Just block that channel off.
yeah, Block. You guys have. You really do. Emmy's like internally. She's like.
You just hear.
yeah, it's dial-up.
Without incorrect buzzer sounds.
You hear Hopper. You hear Hopper go breathe.
We loud incorrect buzzer.
Yeah, you hear Hopper be like,
Coming from
"Hey."
Hopper.
You hear Hopper like he starts to go to a problem to be like,
Two.
well, no, he's like, you need to breathe because when you get frustrated, you get them. Yeah, and then Emmy's just like,
Don't.
She's like holding the worksheet really close.
Don't cheat.
So
Also,
yeah, well,
we can do it between 8 different creatures. So I'm gonna also include Hopper.
Fuck yes.
Hopper would
Okay, great.
immediately at you guys. He would be like, "This is terrific. I
I
love
can
it."
speak within your mind.
I like the idea that he has a different voice in our minds than he has when he's talking.
No. He still sounds like
understand me.
Like,
no. He
fucking-
still sounds like a frog, but he's like wonderful, brilliant idea made.
Excellent execution.
Hey, if I could slot you in, Hopper,
It's
you
an
know I've
Adventure
got
Time
your
reference,
back.
You guys don't know.
We love you, Dilly Wizard One. Huzzah!
So yes, we can
Anyway,
speak freely to
since-
each other.
Since we're all talking, I'll tell them, hey, I see a lady. She got spy tattoos. Also, people keep looking at her like she has authority. Before I saw her tattoos, thought she was maybe just in charge of this bathhouse, and now I think she's maybe not, and something else is happening.
Well,
you
it
guys
could
think I should
still
talk
be
to her? And
both.
also, what should I say?
Well, if she's looking you up and down.
Well, Emmy was being Emmy.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I'm
would
hearing
chime
numbers.
Hopper would chime in and say, "You could apologize for her behavior on her
True.
behalf."
Hopper's so smart.
Good icebreaker.
This is
Okay,
why.
so-
This is exactly why I bring Hopper into these conversations.
yeah. Hopper,
He always
Hopper's
has a
genius.
great insight.
Hopper
I'm
is
gonna-
blushing. He's got his eyes are shiny with happy tears. He's like, "My friend, I am valued, as are you."
Don't you ever fucking
Does
feel
Hopper
like you're
not
not
know
valued.
that- I was like, has Hopper not known we valued him the entire time? Because that's
Yeah, I was gonna
heartbreaking. We'll
say.
circle back to that. Okay. It's decided. That's a great idea. I'm gonna go up to the woman and
Apologize for your baby.
yeah, I'm gonna honestly deeply bow and go, I'm so sorry for my companion's behavior. She gets very excited around enclosed bodies of water, and you know how it
water
is
in general. Just water in general.
with
She just
yeah,
really
water
likes
in general,
she
and you
likes
know
to
how it
play
is
into water.
with
Like, I don't know if you have children.
kids.
I apologize. I apologize.
She just was so excited. I've tried to rein her in now, and if she gets rowdy again, I'll remove us. So sorry about it.
It's all right.
Cool.
So what's
So
your
are
deal?
So are you? Are you
Hopper would chime
the?
in. Very, very good start. Express that you are a local of Shinwu, but have never been in this region before.
Yeah.
Ask about things to do.
Oh, that's so smart. I'm gonna go where I was gonna go, and then I'll circle back. So are you the owner of this fine establishment? I saw people looking to you for disciplinary things. It's a very nice establishment if you are. Great work.
No, I'm just a regular here.
Okay, cool. Do you mind if I ask you if you have any recommendations? I'm from more of the swamp area of Shinwu, of course. And I've been here before, but I've not been here before. So I was just wondering if you had any like recommendations for me and my associates, and we have some boy associates as well. In the other side, obviously, because boys. We were looking to have a good time. Also, can we just say Moss is smoother than this? This is Julia not being a good person. Moss is smoother. Just take all this and be smoother with Moss. You know how like
Mhm.
you can't write you can't make your writing more intelligent. You also
Yeah.
can't make social interaction smoother.
You also can't make your writing more charismatic than you are.
Uh-huh. So just know I would like Moss to be smoother than this.
Yeah.
And so you should just be adding like 5 smooth points to this.
Mhm. Filter it.
Yeah. Because I have to think so hard to make it sound good, and that's not. We don't have 30 minutes for me to think about how to say things and
Yeah.
test it out before I'm saying it.
She says, not much by way of attractions or anything. There's a museum. There's a lot of nature, but if you're from the swamp, you've probably seen enough nature.
Yeah, but my companions aren't from Swamp, and I think they would enjoy seeing more of my upbringing, you know?
Where are your companions from? Maybe I could help
All
more.
over. They're from all over. The little one that, is crazy. She's from Kirika. So
Looks over at Emmy and she's there's
Just
tears.
maybe just
He's crying. She's just looking at the worksheet.
I told her to do some math because I figured it'd probably take her a minute. I mean that lovingly, but I needed to calm her down, and that's a good way to get her to self-regulate around the excitement of water. I'll probably
So
give her like
regulated
5
right now.
more minutes after she finishes her math, and then we'll pop out because I'm sure she'll get excited.
we're about to say I'm
in
gonna
the
go
voice.
5 more
We'll just-
worksheets.
Yeah, Emmy in the voice channel. 5 minutes.
No. You take the long as you need on the worksheets. I'm saying once you finish the worksheets, you get 5 more minutes playing, and then we gotta go.
Oh god.
Is
You take as much
Ares
time as you need, though.
is Ares right next to Emmy, like dumping Emmy in the water when the steam comes out of the head too? Like
No,
Okay,
too much.
Aries is
yeah.
going
I know you
Aries
meant
is
she gets
going
one wrong and she
8.
dunks her head in the water.
40.
It's wrong.
Yeah, Aries is going 8:43.
Yeah,
Like,
Aries
6.
is just secretly really good at math, and she's just watching anytime Emmy gets it wrong. Again!
Remember, Aries
Try
was, like,
again.
decently intelligent.
Um,
She has 12
And then-
intelligence, so she's as smart as Moss.
yeah.
Who's got the most intelligent? Who's grading the quiz?
Ivanov.
Ivan.
Oh god.
I'm not
Drac, actually.
I don't know. Drac
No,
is up there.
I just hear I open my own communication to Emmy and I hear her doing the things. I'm like, try again, try again, try again.
Ares, dunker.
Aries.
Not carrying right. Not carrying the
Aries.
number right.
You're not carrying the 0.
The woman you're talking to says there's a lake to the southeast if she wants a place to swim unbothered, moisturized in her lane.
Thank you so much. I will be suggesting that. I always sourdough that had chocolate chips in it.
Oh,
Good God.
hell yeah.
Moss eating
I
at the
offer some to
onsen.
her.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
Moss eating at the
Yeah, just-
onsen.
It's less dense. His first sourdough was really dense. It was better. Alright, this is second sourdough.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Back to it. I have another companion who's from the Arteria. That place is bleak.
Make an insight check.
Oh yeah, bringing up shit outside, especially Arteria.
Oh shit, because Arteria is bad!
Yeah.
I was gonna. Okay, look, I didn't remember where everyone's from, so I was gonna say Red Sands, and I was like, I don't think Kelfor would like me telling where he's from, though. So then I was like, where else is it? Oh yeah, Arteria.
I like it.
Oh no, I did bad.
going.
You said insight 3.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
She just
I-
nods along and says, "Oh, we're near the mountains, so if they want to feel like they're at home, we could go for a hike."
I don't think they want to feel like they're at home. They hate that.
I don't like how
It
she
sucks.
said we.
I didn't like
Yeah,
how
it's
she
a
said we
threat.
either, which is why I'm also
It's a
like, no,
threat.
they hate their home actually.
There's a shrine on the way up the mountain. It's quite lovely if you want to spend some time in nature. I have a friend who spends a good chunk of his free time up there.
It's good to have friends.
It is.
But yeah, no, he does hate where he's from because they suck. Sure. You know.
Quite frankly, if it was ever brought up, Ivanov would just say that exact same thing.
I don't remember where anyone else is from.
Kelfor would specifically ask you not to say where he's from.
Yeah, I know that.
Did
I'm
you
not
already
saying
say-
that.
Drac
already
wouldn't
say where
say
Amy's from?
Honestly, I think there is like a good, like 60+% chance that Kelfor has not even told Moss where he's from.
I
or
think I haven't
anyone,
told anyone.
actually.
And I
Yeah, I don't.
there's
think
a
he's-
reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
It's fine.
I said where Emmy's from.
Yeah, I said that first. But yeah, mostly they're just from all over. Okay. I'm gonna quickly in the thing be like, okay, any other thing that I should say to her?
What brings all of you together coming up here?
Bring up that we're eventually traveling to the mountains to get some weapons, maybe.
We're on our way through to the mountains to reach out to a weaponsmith. Are we talking to a weaponsmith? I'm hoping so. I'm just gonna say that weaponsmith. I should pay
Yeah.
more attention.
Swordsmith, weaponsmith. Hmm. The only weaponsmith I can think of that he would go to such lengths to see would be Master Muramasa, but he's quite a distance to the west. Also, it's hard to get in contact with him unless you have a writ from the Shogun himself. So I would potentially reconsider your travel.
Let him know. You know, sometimes sometimes you think you're gonna do a thing and then it doesn't work out.
You can also
It
bring
is
up
what
that we also recently came from the mirror as well. You can bring that up and just kind of being like, we heard about a lot of stuff here that we wanted to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're mostly just exploring, you know. We just went to see that large mirror in those ruins that shows you your dead loved ones and they talk to you. That was pretty sad. You ever been there?
Kagama ruins.
I've gone with people, but I've never used it myself.
That's fair.
Hey.
This is my type of person, straight to the point.
Also, at this point, you don't even have to roll. She is reading every movement on your face as you talk.
Yeah, and again, Masa's face is not Julia's face. Gotta add five, I don't know, smoothness.
5 layers of feathering, I swear.
I was gonna say deception, because my face doesn't deceive. I think it's not capable. Autism.
One thing as well, Masa, you could bring up is like you do have a lot of family out here as well, like in the swamp area, and then you're just exploring
Yeah, I
as
don't know if I
well.
need to bring that up.
Yeah, just maybe some more ammunition. Be like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm chill. Definitely not looking for inside revolution
Well,
or anything.
we also don't need to overdo it if we feel like this person's a bit of a brick wall.
I think they
I'm just
mostly are
gonna,
currently.
I'm gonna go, and maybe she'll be so intrigued that she'll follow me later, and we can talk to her. Okay. Lovely talking to you. What was your name? I'm Moss, by the way. Hi. So forgetful.
Pleasure. Kisaki.
Kitaki. Pleasure talking to you. Sorry again about the fuss. We'll be staying for a short time longer and then we'll get out of here. Have a good evening. Sorry for bothering you. Kitaki. And I'll walk back to Emmy and I'll ask how those math problems are going.
A waterboarded Emmy who looks up at you.
What's 9 plus 10, Emmy?
Yeah, is it time for me to turn it in? Are you taking it, or can I have
No,
like
you
a
can,
couple
if
more
you want to.
minutes?
If you want to keep working on it, you can keep working on it. That's okay. Did you know
Okay.
the 9 times table finger rule? The trick?
Oh,
Okay.
I was just,
Emmy, what's 9 plus
I'm gonna,
10?
I'm gonna be done now. I'll just turn it
I
in.
was gonna teach you the math that you can have your 10 fingers up, and if you start from the left, if you do like 9 times 3, you can pull down that third finger and count 1, 2, and then 7, and it's 27. And that's a
Yeah,
fun way to
so
know how to do your times table, your 9 times table specifically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun math trick.
Do 9 times 5, you get 45.
Fun math trick.
Fun math trick. Um.
Once
Uh,
I was like, we can just finish this up unless you have something else that you want to make people talk to me about.
no.
But we're finishing this up. It's Emmett finishes math. She gets 5 more minutes of playing, and then we're fucking leaving. I can't do this anymore.
Cool. So we'll switch over to the fellas. Boys. You enter, and
there you go.
covered up your 8's timetables.
I love
No,
the frog picture.
that was right when you walked over. There you go.
So you guys enter your hot spring. At the moment, it's a lot more empty than the women's one. You see there are a few old men, a couple of like older teens hanging out and
Oh no.
being a little loud. And then just one guy back in the to himself, just head back relaxing. And as you guys enter, you see him look down at you, and then over to the teens that are making some noise, and I'm just gonna
None of
you
that
see the
boys will be
women
boys shit.
chatting amongst
If
themselves.
Popper was in there, he'd be losing his mind. Respect.
So yeah,
So we have a couple old guys, a teenager, and what was the last person? I didn't quite hear.
last guy, he's an adult, probably around your age, Kelfor, like 30 or so.
Ancient. Got it.
Yeah.
God.
Um,
For at any moment.
Old motherfucker. One step from the grave.
just like long black hair. And nice thing about being in the hot spring is everyone's naked. So you can see that he is covered in tattoos.
Could we start seeing if those tattoos have any meaning?
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. Anyone else want to join? What would this be?
I would say history.
My question is, how does the mental talking work, and can I send them like mental images?
Not really.
You can describe for people.
Yeah, you
but
can't.
It's like sketch artist.
It's not reading your
essentially.
thoughts. It's literally a telepathic communication channel.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It's essentially just speaking in your mind rather than like
Yeah.
your thoughts are being.
Okay.
Is
So, like,
there?
if I could send an image, that'd be really cool. But okay.
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure you can't.
I will describe it while I'm looking at it quickly. Just so Moss can also roll because Moss is from Shinwoo.
Okay. And I would
That's
say
why I was asking if I could
Kelfor,
send an image
you
because I
can
just
roll
sent an image of the
history
lady.
with advantage. with Moss giving the help action.
So that's a 19. So that's pretty good.
Hey.
Yeah.
So that's
So
a 19.
you can't really send images, but you also don't all need to speak the same language. It could be any language, and you all would just understand each other. So.
Oh, that's fire. So wait, if we're encountering something that we don't know what they're
We would
saying, we'd be like, all right,
no, because you have to cast it on a willing creature.
Fair.
Kilfort, you describe to Moss these patterns. You got a 19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And the main pattern on his body, covering the vast majority of his body, are rose tattoos that seem to have a pattern going through them that appear to be a snake winding through these rose bushes.
Can I
Moss? Yeah.
Can I see if those snake eyes are golden anyway?
So you can't see the head of the
Get
snake.
real close to him to go.
It's just like you can see
Stop moving, buddy.
what looks like a diamond pattern strip going like on his shoulder and up around on his chest and looping around his arm and stuff like that.
Cool, got it.
That's sick.
That is fire.
It's sick. With a 19, Moss is able to make a connection that this is not a military division tattoo. This is a military squadron tattoo. Specifically, give me a sec. I really was about to go into that and just hotball it without checking my notes on how to pronounce it.
Mad respect, though.
Where did I put it? For the Hokoshu, I can send that in chat.
Oh, but it's so fun when I try to spell a thing and I get it completely incorrect.
I think I might have got it right, but I wouldn't be surprised.
The nice thing about Japanese spelling is it's pretty phonetic.
I was about to say I did get that correct,
Gotta know
other than
phonics for that though.
yeah, I didn't get the phonics.
The Moss, the Hokoshu are effectively the retainers of the shogun during war. Like they're the honor guard. And so you don't recognize the snake part of it. But on a 19, you remember hearing at some point that a lot of the Hokoshu have like individualized tattoos that fall under the same rose patterning. So this snake coiling through the roses could be just like his personal variation on it.
Well, if that's what he's about, I'm probably putting my money on it that he's part of the resistance, because someone with that here probably wouldn't probably wouldn't be accepted with a lot of people out here. Working with the Shogun while people are trying to revolt against it seems pretty dangerous to be in the city like this. Is it well known that the revolutionary people are at this city, or is it not well known?
It's well known in some circles. Like I wouldn't say it's like headline news or anything. Like I think the common person wouldn't know it, but like anyone invested in the revolution would know. You know.
So someone like him would know.
A personal guard of the shogun would probably be aware of the of where the revolution is. Yeah.
Okay.
You walk up to him and go, "So why'd you join the revolution?"
So you joined the revolution.
Immediately pulls out handcuffs. It's like, all right.
We got him, fellas. Book him. All right. So I think we should approach him like he's part of the revolution.
Yeah.
So
Join the revolution.
should we make ourselves known here? Is there a way we can buy drinks for people here or anything like that?
Yeah, there's like waiters coming around.
I would have bought that woman a drink. I'm
Uh,
not talking to her again.
whenever we enter, I would like to buy a drink for everyone in the in this bathroom, as
Sure.
as a show of like goodwill, as this is our first time here.
All right. You see they hand out the drinks, and the like teens are like, "Yeah, this guy rules."
I was literally just about to say the other bathhouse is pretty calm, and then they just hear from the other side, "Yeah, let's go!"
I like that the thought that the teens think it's like hot sake or something, and then they take the drink and it's just tea, and they're like, "Fuck!" Like,
It's
Just
still
normal tea.
illegal.
And you see the old men get their drinks and bow to you. And this guy gets his drink, and
All right.
and he'll
God damn it, Adam.
grab the same waitress, and he'll speak to her for a second, or to him for a second. This is the male bath. Speak to him for a second, and you see that the same waiter comes over and brings you guys a tray of drinks.
As we grab the drinks, I will respectfully shoot it up and start drinking, and showing goodwill back and forth.
Shotgun that shit.
Respectfully go. I think with the goodwill that we just did would be an A-okay moment to approach and start conversing.
Yeah.
Do we have Hopper with us?
No, he is with Emmy.
Okay. Fair.
He could come in to the ladies' house. It's just a pet. to everyone that's not us, he is a pet.
As
could bring Midas though, but he's on the ship.
He's on the ship, keeping that shit safe.
Midas sitting there like the monkeys in the hot springs.
Yes.
Oh, maybe we should have brought Midas. God damn it! I wish I had Find Familiar. I'm gonna get that spell next chance I get. I swear.
It's like he's sitting there like that, but with his arms rested on the blunderbuss, the shotgun, just. I wanted to mention that.
Midas just.
Midas, still having the shotgun at anyone who approaches us slowly lifts it out of the water. Y'all, you see the 2 metal barrels stick out.
I love it.
Thank you for the drink. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course. It's our first time in this city, so wanted to make sure that we introduce ourselves with goodwill, because feel it's more respectful to, at least where I'm from, buy drinks if there's available for everyone here.
Well, you come from a good place, then. I think hardly a better way to make friends.
True. Which, that's actually, if it's alright, we actually wanted to ask, because this is our first time in this city. Do you recommend anything? Currently just, like, passing through, but we're gonna probably rest here for a couple days.
Well, it is quite the small town, but if you're here for natural sights, there's hardly a better place. I've become quite taken with the silvergrass field going up into the old mountain. You can feel the spirits gather in the trees there, dancing among the talismans of the temple. It's nothing soothes you quite as much.
Is that the, Kuziryu shrine up there, I believe?
The very same, yes.
If, we went to the inn around here, the cafe, and we've heard some stuff about it, so hearing it twice is a very sure way to go there.
Yes. I'm not sure where your travels are taking you, but if you're looking for a way to release the burdens of everyday life, a few hours meditating at that shrine will do you some good. Also,
Okay.
maybe say a prayer to one of the gods of travel. Make sure you have a safe trip.
We do need a safe trip. We actually had a run-in with the kitsune, who definitely lightened our pockets a little bit more than we thought.
Yes. No need to be embarrassed. I've lived here in Shenwu all my life, and it's happened to me more times than I care to admit.
If I remember correctly, Matt, this is Jack speaking. We overheard some teens in the cafe talking about meeting up at the Silver Grass tomorrow evening, right?
You didn't get a time, just tomorrow at some point.
What I will say then is like, well, we do have some other stuff we're trying to finish up today, so we might go over there, and explore the shrine tomorrow. Near the hills as well, I believe, right? Is that the way you have to go?
Yes, if you leave town and sort of go around the side of the mountain, you'll pass through the silvergrass field and just continue the path up the mountain to the shrine.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that'll be a great thing to do tomorrow then. While I say that tomorrow, can I get any read off of him? It like connects his brain with, oh, we're having a meeting tomorrow there as well.
Make an insight check.
Hell yeah.
You're so much better at this than I am.
I try.
I've been playing Kelfor like this for 4 years, so he's
Man, bravo. So much better than me.
With a lineup like that, Matt, could I maybe have advantage? No worries if not.
Look, Julia, don't feel bad about communicating to NPCs like that, because I'm also terrible at it.
I also fuck up a lot too, though. There was a whole whenever we went to that one town, and I completely flubbed because I misunderstood what everything was going on.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Ivanoth is extremely intelligent about what he knows. He is not intelligent when it comes to conversation.
Yeah.
I can't feel bad about not having something I've never had, so it's fine. It'd be different if I was at some point cool in my life, but
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're
in-game stuff
fucking
like
awesome.
intel gathering is a skill that you just learn and improve over time, and Jack has been playing Kel4, who is a
Yeah,
rat intel gatherer
Jack's not
for
even
years
trying to
now.
be like super cool and swag about it. He's just really fucking good at getting information.
Yeah.
This is just
It's
how
my
Jack
goal.
plays games.
I'm good at other things, is what I tell myself.
yeah,
I don't play.
really
I don't
good at
play
other
Emmy. Yeah, I don't play Emmy as a means to like. Every D&D character I play is an extension of a trait that I have in myself. Emmy is probably the closest to who I am as a real person. It's just me aged down and not limited by like, what was expected or not expected of me. Whereas like Aya is all the like what I would love to see in myself, but it's just not there, unfortunately. Like I don't have good kinetic movement. I don't have good kinetic memory, so I'm not a dancer. So that's why I created a dancing D&D character, And then with Juniper has to do with a lot of my feelings towards relationships that I have in my own life. Like it is how Nona is a direct translation to how important my relationship with my own mother is. So that translated into a character that way. So who knows? One day maybe I'll have a super suave and great at intel character. Willow is just
Willow's badass.
Willow
Willow's just fun.
Willow's a hot bitch.
Yeah.
Willow fucking
Willow has
kills
her hot
it.
girl summer in the middle of winter.
Yeah, Willow.
My
I guess
favorite
Willow
character,
is.
man.
Yeah, I guess Willow is just how I thought it would be so cool to have a friend play a sibling character. And it's funny because me and Adam don't meet and talk about things with each other. Like I'll shoot him a message and be like, "Hey, you think this is chill?" And he'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That
Love
Wesley
it.
does that."
It's
Or
so
like I'll shoot stuff names and be like, "Hey, like I sent him a question about Honcho to be like, "Hey, could we make it canonically to where Honcho has a bunch of social medias and he is like a viral internet dog and that's it like they receive money because of Honcho." So,
Honcho's a
to
meme
add
Honcho
even
hunting
understands.
machine.
yeah.
The other benefit, Julia, to Jack being good at intel gathering is I also really like intel gathering in game and like politicking. So,
Yeah.
I will say as well.
and so does Jack. So we just
I have built Kelfor to kind of represent the competitive side of me as
yes.
well.
And Matt is always competitive. So it's just me and Jack trying to one up each other.
Ivanott's my real
in mind
extension of
games.
fucking how autistically into wizards I am.
Not Julia grading him his homework.
I couldn't help myself.
Boss just Emmy, what's 9 plus 10? What's 9 plus 10? 21. Into the water.
You stupid.
You stupid.
Dump her.
What did you get on your insight roll, Jack?
Can I get advantage because how clever it was? If not, I understand. If not, I understand genuinely.
I'm gonna say no, just because you didn't quite give enough information to completely send the message.
Gotcha. 10. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Okay. So you see him just giving you some like travel advice with a friendly face. You can't tell if he got your message or not.
Okay.
He says, but if you make your way up to the the temple, I would recommend praying to Dosujin. Well, actually, where are you planning to travel after we after you part from this town?
Well, that's kind
'Cause
of
that
it.
kind of
Uh,
determines which god you should pray to.
oh, that's fair. So I'm not from around Shinwu, so I'm not entirely sure. We have some friends over there in the other bath, and one that's a local here in Shinwu. And they were kind of leading us through where to go. I'm like from the other side of the other side of the world, sadly.
Hmm. Yes, we don't see many tabaxi come through, so lovely to have you, and also good that you have a travel guide for the area. And hopefully they can limit your run-ins with yokai.
Hmm. Luckily, most of us are adventurers, so we do know how to take care of ourselves on travel. But just knowing, cultures and making sure we're being respectful is the best way I want to at least travel here.
Of course. Well, if you want a
Do you want a kiss? So sorry.
if you want a general prayer of bounty in your travels, then I would recommend Saruta Hiko, uh, who's the Okami of travel guidance and boundaries.
Of yokai and travels and
But if you're
boundaries.
planning to
Gotcha.
stay in this area, then maybe Dosajin as well, since they're the guardian deity of, more specifically, mountain passes.
That's actually one other thing we heard about. I think there's a weaponsmith up in the mountain. We were hopefully trying to get some weapons made from them. So,
Best of luck with that.
oh, is there? Oh, is this like a very, very famous one that usually just shoves everyone off?
Typically, yes. I had the pleasure of meeting him once, and
Oh,
the he's an eccentric figure. Um, he it's not typically the price that tends to warn people off. It's that he's very upfront about his art, and in order to get a proper weapon made from him, you need to be on the same wavelength with his passion.
I can always respect someone who's deeply passionate about something, and even if I'm not passionate about it, I can always respect it. Um,
And
but
of
you
course, to pay for materials is another story altogether. They are not
That's
cheap.
yeah. Luckily, the Kitsune didn't steal that much money. Where if we have to get the materials, we can still afford it. But yeah.
That's good.
But you met him before? What, if you don't mind me asking, what was the occasion?
Oh, I was traveling with a noted retinue during the war, and my commander needed a sword repaired, and so we traveled up, and he repaired the sword, and that had been completely shattered in a matter of hours. It was an incredible feat. Um, but he was a character.
So
And
you served in the war.
yes, like most men my age, hardly special, but yes.
Oh, well, thank you for serving this country because this is a very great country from what I've experienced of it. Um,
Indeed it is. I
but Hmm?
Yes, I love this country. Wow.
Can I insight the fuck out of that, please?
Absolutely.
Does anyone want to join me on this insight?
I would love
Because clicked. Oh, that's
Kelfor,
way
like
better.
running his finger along the guy's like wet bicep.
So you used to work out, didn't you?
Oh, so that's why you're so ripped.
Well, that's why I was like, oh my god, they are flirting. Because I was like, this seems kind of flirtatious. And I was like, oh yeah, Kelfor's gay. They could be. He
I'm
told
genuinely
me to
not.
do where he comes on.
Meanwhile,
It's all weapon used with Kelfor.
yeah. Meanwhile, like Moss is messaging back and forth, like, "Are they flirting? Oh my god, they're flirting!" And Moss is just like, "Wonderful. Be who you are for your pride."
It's funny too because Kelfor is like, I can hit this in a flirtatious way, but thank God I can also extract information in a flirtatious way.
Well, we've already before Moss joined, we went to a female brothel. Kelfor blew it out of the water. Everybody was like, "Hey!" And Kelfor was like, "What's up, ho? You're my friends." And
We have
so now,
established before, all the way back in season 1, and the scene that Emmy or that Piper's referring to, that Kelfor in his past has absolutely used sex for information.
As any good bi pirate man would.
yeah. So why no twink brothel, Matthew?
We haven't found it yet.
I'm sure we're coming up on
No,
it.
It's
I'm
in
sure it's gonna
Rodan.
happen.
It's a matter of time.
We just simply have not looked or found it yet. Okay.
Also, there were
We have not
men in the
looked.
brothel.
We have not looked.
It's not our fucking mission.
Did everyone roll insight? Because I got a 19.
I got a 9.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Kelfor, you're up close with him. You're engaged in this discussion with him, watching every movement he makes.
I'm chilling in the spring. I'm
Um,
crocodiling it.
You're crocodiling. The spring's getting hotter around you.
Yeah, I'm like,
Drax
guys,
is like,
it's not that hot. And
Drax,
it's
you
just like
see-
evaporated.
People are leaving
Yeah.
away from you because they're like, ugh, the water's kind of warmer where he is. Ugh.
Argonaut,
Drax
you
is-
see a
Meanwhile,
bird
I'm-
go and land on Drax's snout. A little bird lands on Drax's snout.
Honestly, me and Drac are
Drac,
just big chilling in like the hottest part of the water. Just like, this is great.
no, I
Both of
like
you
to think
heating
that
it up more.
I like to think
Little
that,
Might
bird.
be
that
embarked if you're not gay.
I like to think that Drac is playing mermaids by himself in his head. He's like, if I were a mermaid, I'd have a bright red tail, and
If
like,
I were a mermaid,
I
I'd be a
would-
fucking shark mermaid.
yeah, I'd be like a yeah, and he's messaging back and forth to Emmy, and he's like, yeah, but like I don't know what my mermaid power would be.
I'm
Probably
like a
just like
croca mermaid. That's
yeah,
that's what you can call me.
croca
No,
maid.
a droga maid. Yeah.
Yeah, droga
Oh,
No, or a
but outwardly,
a mergon.
outwardly it just
a
looks like
Murgon goes wild, actually.
Murgon
it
is
looks like
crazy.
he's just like aura farming in the onsen, but inside his head he's like, yeah, so like red tail with like bunch
I
of
could
teeth.
control underwater volcanoes.
Yeah,
I got
underwater
lava
volcano.
powers.
Yeah, I got lava
Um,
powers, and Emmy's just like, wait, I didn't even get to say what my mermaid power was.
Yeah, it's not as cool as mine.
Shut up, my mermaid beats your mermaid.
Low diff, low
Uh,
diff.
Kelfor, you can tell when someone is passionate about something and wants to talk about it, but like holds back. Is like, no, I don't want to bother you.
Did I go on the attack, guys?
Hey,
feel
man.
like it,
I'm confused. Was that passionately in love with country or passionately at hate with country?
I think he loves his country, but he's upset where it's at, like a revolutionary person.
From a revolutionary standpoint, yeah.
I would say on a 19, yeah. That's
Okay.
good insight.
I think you encourage that weirdo to intro dump on you. I think that's what you do. You go.
I hit him
Tell
up with
me about it.
You should
him
encourage that
Yeah.
weirdo to have whatever he has to unload, and also whatever
You hit
information
him.
he
You hit him
has.
with like the. You hit him with like your fluffy, poofy chest, and you're like, so like, let's like chill for a second.
Making biscuits.
Yeah, making biscuits on your own fucking chest.
You got those long dreads. Flow them out a little bit.
Yeah. And you're like, actually, could you help me put these up? Could you help me put this up with your like big strong hands? That'd be great. If you could, like,
Can you put it tight but not too tight?
Yeah, can you help me like All right, yep. I lost my mic
Can you help me
privileges
put this
for
up? I
about
might need to link that later.
Seeing that, Kelp would be like, "Hey, my friend, feel like you want to have something to say. I'm a new person experiencing this country, so if you want to say something, please. This is open floor. I have no judgment against either way."
Well, it's Shinwu's in a difficult spot right now. We're caught between a rock and a hard place of freedom and oppression, and we've found ourselves in a limbo between the two places. We're more free than ever, and yet we're still leashed to another country.
Can I roll a wisdom save for Kelfor, because that's really, really similar with what he's dealing with.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, I am a-okay.
Kelfor joins the resistance, but for real.
Honestly,
I'm not putting against me. Kelfor is a heavy freedom person. He's like, I get it. Sorry, Shogun.
He says, the Shogun, he's trying, and sometimes trying just doesn't work. I commend him for using his friendship with the King of Land to help Shinwu, but that can only go so far. You don't want to hurt your friends, and frankly, Uesugi Shingen is not willing to pay the price for freedom.
Because it's fucking steep.
I actually have a similar situation. Not country, but with, I guess, employers currently. So I understand wanting to try to go for freedom, doing it at any cost. And there's sometimes where going for it, you might have to hold back sometimes, wait for an opportune moment. But it feels like that opportune moment's never coming. I understand greatly.
Yes, indeed. And it always raises the question of, if you act now, is that moment that you've been waiting for just right around the corner? Or is it a few centuries down the line?
It'd be great to not have a heel on your neck from a country that has no right putting all of this on you. And I do understand, genuinely, because the one thing I would fight tooth and nail for is freedom.
He'll offer you a hand.
I offer it back.
Say, Yoshiyuki, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Yoshiyuki. My name's Gelfor. That is such a fire line I could drop right now. I'm probably gonna have to kill this guy though. Shit. I would like. Go ahead. Sorry.
Your employer, if it's not asking too much, who are they? Or if that's pressing too much, what's their, what's your situation with them?
Well,
I'm curious.
I don't know if I can say who they are because it's a very dangerous group, but surprisingly, you might find I don't usually work for very, well, good people. I used to be pirate, and I hate that life. It used to mean something to me, but new captain took over, and I lost all meaning of what I had for it. And right now, they sent me on a job. Have the freedom currently right now, but it's a guillotine hanging over my neck if I get it done or not. So,
You know,
luckily,
when I was a boy, my father and grandfather always spoke so highly of freedom, and they both of them fought in the previous revolutions. I served in the third one. And the way they spoke, it always, like you said, it meant something to them. And now it feels like people talk about their freedom and don't really understand what they're talking about. Like it's hollow, just freedom of what they maybe think they want, but they're not willing to act for that freedom, whatever it may be.
well, in my eyes, freedom isn't something you're given. Freedom is something you earn and you fight for.
Yes.
And I really wish you guys the best because I understand that it's such a rough spot. I don't know all the manners of it. I know there was a war between Lind and Shinmu recently. And I'm not sure of the death tolls, but if the Shogun's doing something like this, do you think he would be a person to fight for freedom right now? Or do you think he's holding back, waiting for an opportune moment?
I don't know. I spoke with him some about it once. And he I don't know. He was instrumental in the first Ishiku rebellion, which has led to the freedom we have now, but when it came time for him to negotiate with Lind at the end of our war, my war, he just traded a short leash for a long one. It's easy to feel betrayed when something like that happens. When you saw this man as a paragon for your country and for what you believed in, and what you get is just marginally less of the same.
Living with something that you had before, but it's being stripped down, where you can feel the pressure upon it. It's not an easy way to live. I can see, and this is just me doing conjecture, and if I overstep anything, let me know. I can see the Shogun with how much time he's spent in power, possibly wanting to make sure that if he did get this leash on them, with the express goal of eventually ripping that leash off. Because usually if you have freedom in you like that, it never leaves. It might be dormant currently, but I just don't think. There might be more at play, but I can't say for certain.
It's possible, but questions were brought to his attention early on when the treaty was written, but he strove to end the war on less than ideal circumstances, and I can understand that. Wanting to keep your people alive. But at the same time, by signing that treaty, as it was, you tell the people that died in the war, fighting for freedom, that they died for nothing. That we're still a vassal state. Just one with a little bit more wiggle room.
I feel like saying that they died for nothing, freedom-wise, I get if you don't get full freedom. But I do think they died to send a message to Lind that if there was anything that they thought they could do to tame anyone in Shinwu, they'd have to fight through every one of you to even try again.
Indeed.
But it's also... You're good, by the way, sorry.
It was one death that ended the war. Shogun's own son, killed in the line of duty. But he wasn't the only one that died. And the Shogun hasn't fought in a battle in 30 years. He only fought in the first rebellion. And not to speak ill of him, his last battle between the first and second rebellions, he slew one of the auspices, but he hasn't seen a battlefield in decades. He hasn't seen the people that he's sending off to die. He hasn't been there with them. And so it became a common perspective among the men on the front line that Shingen only started caring about Shin people dying when it was his own son, and that the thousands of other families who lost their sons and daughters, well, call it cynical, but maybe it was when he lost his son that he understood the weight of all of the deaths. Or maybe he was just sad that his son died. I don't know.
I mean, even if he is the Shogun, still mortal, still has feelings for his own blood.
Indeed.
But even then, every person who signed and every person who fought in that war is no different. And they put their lives on the line for a cause they believed in. And getting the spat in the face is disgusting. I guess it gets to a point to where you started seeing how much death was out there and saying if freedom was maybe worth it. But even then, once you fight for something like that, you usually go all the way. At least in my eyes.
I think that may be what it is. He saw the cost of freedom and thought it was too steep. And made the decision to end the war while the people fighting and dying were willing to go all the way, were willing to pay the cost.
Would you, and this might be a silly question, would you rather live with a chain around your neck or die for 5 minutes of freedom?
Given our conversation thus far, I think you know my answer, and I think we have the same answer.
We do. We do. But the Shogun is someone who's lived for so long that maybe he's fighting for people to live to have the chance to have that freedom for longer. That's the only way I can see it. But
Maybe so.
this has turned into a great conversation. Very, honestly, very eye-opening. Thank you so much.
Of course. But what strikes me with Shingen is that it's been over 2 years since the third rebellion ended. And he's maintained his friendship with King Lend. But as far as I can tell, and as far as I've heard, he hasn't been pushing for further freedom. Is it too soon? Is he waiting to strike when the iron is hot? But the iron will never get hot if you don't put it to the fire.
If you don't light something under it. He might be working on something in the background we don't know, but I agree with you. There should be some fire somewhere. And I think that fire might be with the people of Shenwu.
Indeed it is. That's what we're hoping to do.
What you're hoping to... I'm assuming you mean you're... Oh my god, someone's breaking my door. Excuse me. I'm assuming you mean you guys are planning to get the fire and people to come to strike again and have another war.
Sometimes, at some point, when you've been ignored for long enough, violence becomes the only answer.
I can understand that. But I guess violence against people in Shinmu, even if it's the Shogun and the army, I guess what would make me worried about it is, would that make you guys the perfect time for Lin to strike again if they want to tighten that leash? I wouldn't put it past them.
I certainly wouldn't either. It's difficult. We're waiting for an opportunity. It happens, if we're lucky, once a year, where some dignitary from Lend will steal away a noble's daughter in Heisei because Lind owns Shinwu. Or they'll order a bodyguard to attack a street vendor for charging too much when we haggle here. So, we're just waiting for one of those to inevitably happen again to push the needle forward.
Be seen as the non-aggressor is the best way to handle it, especially with if you ever want to get help from any other kingdoms outside. It's a lot easier if you're the one having the boot on your neck.
Indeed. Unfortunately, Lind has the significant size advantage
Mhm.
and the ally advantage. Although, in the years since the rebellion ended, their temporary allyship with Armadon has, from what I understand, quite disastrously fallen through.
It's actually a good sign then. Not bad.
Indeed. Armadon was a thorn in our side there. Magitech gave us no end of trouble. So, if they're disconnected from that supply, that already helps our favor. Certain
Anyway, you think you
information.
can get Armadon on your side?
I doubt it. And I think. Excuse me.
The night is young!
The from what we understand from speaking with Armadon is if they were to help us gain independence, it would quickly become a change in management.
Switching out a leash for another leash.
Indeed.
Mm. So, I guess, would you be fighting this to hopefully get Lin to let you guys be independent free? But
Yes.
what happens after the battle if another country wants to hit you guys afterwards when you're weaker, like Armadon?
Well, the ideal would be to push Lind to grant us full independence and then establish a trade network with them, establish an allyship. Mutually beneficial. They maintain their business in Shenwu. We maintain our business in Lend, but we are two independent countries working together.
If that's the goal, apologize if I might be too frank. Do you think maybe it might be a better way to do that than war? Maybe more of a political way?
The problem is that in our attempts to speak with Lend nobility, for them, owning us as they do now is more beneficial to them than having us be independent because they get a share of our nation's revenue. Some of our taxes go to them, and they also own the trade network. So it would be nothing but a negative on their end to allow us to become independent.
I feel like we've talked a decent bit. This is Jack speaking. I will put my hand on his shoulder. And just say, I think sending the message that if it not to be free, then Lin will pay in blood. It's a great way to show that there'll be more wars if this meeting is not arranged. But again, I can't say much because I don't know the inner politics of this world, of this nation. Just trying to maybe see if there's a way to not even slowly, but get that point across. I guess another war would do it, but how many wars will it take for Lynn to finally realize that there'll only be more?
That's a question not even I have the answer to.
Maybe the goal is to make it to where there doesn't have to be another one, but how can you not get freedom if there's no fire?
Exactly.
This is...
Like I said at the beginning of our conversation, we're caught between a rock and a hard place.
I wish you all the best, genuinely, because this is a place I wouldn't want to be stuck in. And if you guys ever... Well, if you want to ever have an ear to speak to again, or just talk, or try to get stuff off your chest, run through anything like that, I'd be glad to hear it out, and give any advice, or help out if I can.
Thank you, Mr. Kelful.
Thank you for the drink, and amazing insight to the conversation. I feel like there's a sense of dread in this country, and I think you defined it really well.
I've spoken a lot about it, so...
Well,
I'd better step out before I start to prune. Lovely talking to you.
Lovely talking to you. Have a good one, Susuki.
I'm just smoldering, so I have to get out of this
We are
tub.
straight up turning into hard-boiled eggs.
My cock and balls, they're hard boiled. They're hard boiled.
I'm just gonna take off. Oh, my clothes are already off. I've noticed.
No, I can't get more naked.
I can only biscuits
You know,
my chest
I mean,
so much.
since we're already here,
So
just
already
fix up my
here.
hair.
Could you touch me?
Touch me.
Just hit me on the mouth.
I will relay all the information that I just got to everyone.
Canonically,
And
Emmy and Moss is cooking grilled cheese. Right, Julia? Right?
Sure. I don't
there you
know
go.
where we're cooking it, but sure.
there's a water furnace, I swear.
Yeah.
I think I got a lot of good information out of that, personally.
You
Oh, yeah.
did. You did.
yeah, you send all of that conversation you had. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. These people are going
You're like,
through
don't
it.
worry, it only cost me a couple smooches.
And I got a phone number. I got a sending stone number.
Yeah, I got a sending stone number and a handful, so we're good. Let's get out of here.
Oh, a handful. Oh, okay.
Greg's like, oh my god.
But yeah, I think... Is that a thing the Shogun wanted? Like, could we let him know about that shit? So maybe he can peacefully talk this shit out so they don't have to start killing each other?
We could still give it time if you want to formulate a way to say it that wouldn't be inflammatory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I just also have to wonder how much of this he's already heard as well.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because it's like he's probably been told this before they went over and started the rebellion or are in the midst of it. And it's like we don't exactly have any definitive like plans that he did send us for.
Well, we did get the plan of that they are waiting for Lind to do something to strike.
I feel like that is the biggest piece of information we could give the Shogun, but we probably need a little bit more. In my humble onion.
Opinion track.
No, he was correct.
Hopper chimes in. Opinion, son. It's opinion.
No, he's correct. He's eating an onion right now.
Did I
in my onion? My apologies, my scaled friend. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Just
but
continue.
if you ever do that again, consider your ass fried. Legs.
It's like sneezing more than 2 times. Just never do that again.
Right.
That's it.
Bless you. All right.
All right. It's war crime.
As somebody that only sneezes one time, extremely loud and wet, I understand. I'm not a multiple sneeze kind of person.
I had a buddy in high school who huge dude. He was like 6'5", 320, all muscle. And he would sneeze like it was the funniest shit every time.
I love it.
I am sadly in the Kelfor is now in the stage of reflection because he is on Kelfor's morals are on the rebellion side, so he's just gonna think for a bit.
Also, if anyone would like to make a history check.
Thor.
Yeah, okay.
Don't know if I'll make it, but yeah. No,
Hey, I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 1.
Makes sense. That's hilarious.
And we got a 22.
Yeah, Moss Kelfor feeds this information of this talk with you all over the telepathic bond. And he says, yeah, his name was Yoshiyuki. And Moss, you say, Yoshiyuki Ishiku, the leader of the rebellion?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
I saw that down. God.
So we did on it.
I kind of
he
figured.
believes in it.
I figured it was the guy. I was just also like, I'm just gonna let Kelfor talk.
I did not scroll up to my notes.
Reference image now.
Oh, dude, he's sick.
Oh, that's awesome though.
Yeah, Kelfor, you should fuck this guy.
Hey,
I should have fucking kissed him.
Kelfor, you gotta fuck this guy.
You should have fucked this guy.
Hey, it's like, hey, Kelfor, I think we gotta fuck this guy. Damn.
Damn. Damn.
When you take fuck the rebellion in a whole different way.
Well, I think I had a great
So we're joining the rebellion just because he's hot, right?
For sure.
Yeah, of course. It's like half of the recruits. Just
listen, if I didn't,
The
if I was
of a tier 3 sub.
Thanks for the fat sub, Kelfor.
When do we get the bathwater? Wait, guys, we were in the bathwater. We got this. It's in the bag. We'll just start selling out to some of the members. It's fine.
God.
Terrible.
So now that we've introduced ourselves to the revolutionary leader, and he seems really smitten with me, could I insight if there was some sparks?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And I also inside if there was some sparks.
That is
Go for it.
15.
I'll go for it. Why not? 2. None the wiser.
Surprisingly enough, Drax's the only one that picks it up.
With a 2? God.
Also a 15.
Unclear if there's any definite attraction. But you have the feeling it'll definitely be like he's gonna go home, like go talk to his like friends after this and be like, I just had the best conversation. Like he'll be thinking about you for a bit.
That's what I'm here for.
You were so close to saying he's gonna go home and think about this tonight.
He's gonna be thinking about you tonight.
Listen, it just makes sense that I would fall for a revolutionary leader. That's all I'm gonna
Does.
say.
It really does.
Well,
I love
shit.
this storyline. It's good. You'll turn him to whatever side we're supposed to be on. Honestly, I've kind of lost the plot. It really depends on whether or not they have a world-ending mage, and he's cool with that or not. I guess that's really what matters, right? On what side of the rebellion we land on. If he's cool with the mage trying to kill the gods or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hear me out. We had such a good conversation, and I didn't lie during any of it. I'm pretty sure if I told him straight up, yeah, what she's about to do is going to destroy the world and no one's going to be alive, he'll probably be like, damn, why are your eyes so big? And then we make out.
Yeah.
It's like
And then he
that
says no,
immediately.
and then we have to fight.
And then I do non-lethal damage.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Let's get out of here. I'm a prune. My
Oh.
fucking cat beans are pruned up.
Ugh.
Hey,
Ugh.
slightly off topic. Jack,
Yes.
will you look back? Never mind. I found it.
No.
All good.
Okay.
No, did we ever get a description of what all Saya looks like? We know,
Yes,
right? What she
we
looks
do.
like? Okay.
Yeah. I
Don't
can
remind me.
She has light blonde hair and golden eyes. I believe this was the session you weren't here for, which is probably why you don't have it written down.
Okay, cool.
Well,
really what happened was Jack met the big boy guy, and I went, oh no, did I meet the maid?
What was her name? Haka? You met the right hand.
No.
Karai.
I was like, she told me her.
Is
Karai the hat.
Yeah, she's the left.
And Elsea seem to be the two women in the upper tier of the revolution.
Cool.
She also
Wait, so
Elsea has gold eyes. Her eyes are golden. Yeah. I also have the list of the important people in the revolutionary, and I'll put them in chat.
Yeah, put them in chat.
Elsea is.
Oh, I did talk to the left hand then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure who it was.
Yeah, you talked to the left hand. I talked to the leader. Good thing I poisoned him, so he's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's called lovesick,
When
honey.
I sucked his cock, I filled it with venom.
Look, Sounds like good thing that you had a good conversation with him and I had a weird conversation with her. Because it seems like they're gonna meet up and be like, "Hey, we talked to some weird strangers," and then maybe try to find us.
Weird, but
Although,
Really,
clever.
isn't that the
Moss,
goal?
the name you were given was Kisaki and not Kurai.
Well, similar
Stuff
enough.
But also, you did recognize that she was formerly an espionage person.
Yeah.
So
No, look. I might have been given a different name. I'm gonna believe it's the left-handed that we met until you tell me it isn't. You know, like until we meet a different person and you say this is the left-handed, it's not the person you met in that house.
I think it generally might be
that was just a
her.
random townsperson you talked to.
It's just a random. And that's why she wasn't friendly. She was just like, get out of here. I don't care. I'm naked. Get out of here. Stop talking to me, you weirdo.
Get
I'm
your
naked.
kid and leave. Just come on. I mean, I'm gonna be interested to see Haka. I feel like he's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. So you guys leave the bath and reconvene, share your information. And
So wait, how many
explain-
problems did Emmy get wrong?
I think it would be
Not
easier to say how
important.
many she got right.
Not important. Not important.
Oh, yo, is
Not
that jelly?
Important. It's grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think what's important is that Emmy tried really hard, and I think that
For
she
sure.
deserves a good job for trying hard. A for effort.
Ma said I can retake it in a day or two.
She
So
still hasn't answered me on what 9 plus 10 is.
Well, that's 12 incorrect and 36 unanswered.
I didn't count any of the unanswered ones, to be fair. I did just skip those.
Yeah.
I only
No.
graded one answer.
is this Aries talking? Is
Yeah.
this Aries saying? Get back in the
Aries
ring,
is a
meathead.
stickler for
Leave me
math
alone.
problems.
And he said, "Get back in the ring, meathead. Leave me alone. Doing the best I can." Eating her wet grilled cheese.
Why is it wet?
It was in the bath.
I'm in my bathing suit. How am I gonna dry my hands?
You use it to dry your hands?
And plus, it was in Hopper, so when he was opening underwater to collect the sinky rings, it got water on it.
So, hey,
That is
we.
not
I
how
was
that
kind
works.
I don't think that. I just kind of assume it goes into whatever. Like,
It does.
this is a cartoon reference. We'll see if anyone knows what I'm talking about. In Steven Universe, Pearl in Pearl's mind gym, everything's all organized like that. That's what I assume it's like in Hopper.
He's got hammer space. Like
It's organized as
rules
far as
don't
he
apply.
touches it, but like when Emmy reaches in and grabs something, like some stuff gets jostled around. You know.
Well, so my point is, opening mouth doesn't open into that place. Same
Well,
way
no,
as
but
you
if
could
I
make.
reach in there with my pruny wet ass hands and wet sinky rings to reach and grab my sandwich,
Yeah,
wet
yeah,
sandwich.
the sandwich will then be wet. You are correct.
Correct.
But like the towels,
I don't have any towels in Hopper.
you don't have to. There's towels like right. I picture Moss tried to hand you a towel and you went nah.
I'm just
Such
glad I got
was
a
that.
nice. I'm just glad I got a nice bath. My scales are shimmering and I feel great.
Yeah, you guys look good, by the way.
Does Aries respond to the "get back in the ring, meathead, leave me alone, I'm doing the best I can"?
Throws you back in the water.
Yeah, she'll just lean down. She'll be like, At least I know what 8 times 4 is. And she'll walk out of the bath.
I feel like she got 8 times 4 correct.
She didn't. I checked. Well, she left it blank.
Oh, one of the blank ones. I was like, there's one
okay.
that she did answer and she got it right. I thought. I feel like I remember it. It doesn't matter.
At least
It
I
really
don't look
doesn't
like
matter.
mustard. Yeah.
At least I don't.
Aries walks out of the room. At least I don't look like yellow mustard.
That is peak kid insult.
You hear,
God.
She starts fleeing.
I'm looking at the times table. Meanwhile, while this is happening, and I'm just like, "What the fuck does any of this say?"
No, she just holds up the papers like, see, you missed this one right here. Look closely.
Just right through.
I thought she wanted my sandwich. She'd die trying.
So it seems like we got some good information. We at least met people.
We've met people.
Yeah, I
we
do
know.
think we're gonna be being watched. I do think they're gonna follow us.
I probably, the ball's on me for not at least warning. Maybe don't drop Arteria right now.
No, I knew that. I knew that.
It's
that.
okay.
It'll be fine.
Quite frankly, I think I can talk my way out of it.
It's okay.
When they
It's
hear
okay, Moss. Not
when they hear what I have to say about Arteria, I think they'll understand.
Moss, we all can't be aces of espionage. It's just something that comes from more adventuring.
The more adventuring and having it forced upon you, it happens.
Well,
It took me sometimes. It took me a little while to get it myself.
Lying wasn't a large part of my childhood. I'm not very adept at it.
I would say the same, but I did have to hide my entire identity to an entire city of people, so.
Yeah.
That's the only
I
thing I'm
found
good
very-
at lying at.
In my interactions, I've found very little to lie about. It's just one of those things where
Why lie when I can scare?
I scare people enough, I can tell them the truth, and they can do something about it if they really think they can.
And I encourage them to do something about it.
I sincerely hope they try.
The picture.
Was the bog boogeyman where she grew up. So.
It's easy to lie if you don't tell full lies. You just never say the truth.
Tell half truths, yeah.
That's usually what is the best way to go about it.
Maybe we should practice.
Yeah, if you guys want to practice, say something. I got you.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I know if it's a lie or not.
Oh, I like this game. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not a half dragonborn.
All right, Kelfor.
Really good at math.
My parents love me and respect me.
That's Moss. That's unfair because I genuinely can't tell.
They just laughed at you.
Moss.
Kelfor, my birthday is in December.
I know that's Piper speaking.
No, that's Emmy. Emmy.
That's Emmy.
What's the fantasy equivalent of December, Matthew?
December. There is no. Yeah.
I look.
Years and ages are easy. Months and days are not.
I appreciate the resolve of coming up with like months and days and stuff. I stopped at years.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so Kelfor.
Hmm?
Emmy says my birthday is in December.
That's true.
Oh.
I think that's true. I think that's a lie.
No,
I didn't realize we were helping. Where were you when I was taking my math test?
Oh, I was helping you. I literally said wrong every time.
But Emmy couldn't hear it because Aries was dunking her underwater.
No, I'm the one that gave the order.
Emmy was getting Big
Air-
Lebowski'd.
Aries.
Wrong, Aries. You got it.
No,
It's the
I'm
mustard
pretty sure
girlfriend. It's mustard girlfriend and her simp just
my
out against me.
I'm red as a
And
ketchup bottle.
I can't win.
Ketchup and mustard, baby.
I'm gonna make quick assumptions. True about the birthday. True about the half dragon. I can't really tell about Moss. I feel like it's true that you do believe your parents love you and care about you, but also there's a lot of stuff saying otherwise.
I think they love
But
me,
the
but they
evidence
don't
shows
respect
otherwise.
me.
There you go.
Trick
There's
question.
a whole lot.
See? That's good.
Yeah,
That's
you're already
good.
learning.
Half truths.
Half
I
truths.
never claimed that they respected me, but they love me in spite of it.
You
That's-
don't have to
wait.
love me. I love me.
So
I
yes,
don't
we'll
need
work
you to
on the
respect
lying
me.
aspect
I
next time we
respect
go
you.
into one of these. But
Yeah,
you know what?
we
I
got
think
it.
we got it.
You can
I
also,
love
yeah.
that song though. It's a good song. I did listen to it on repeat one day. It's a good song.
That was one of the songs that when it came out, I was like, holy shit. That's like me with my grandma, my auntie, that like loved my sister, like would have taken organs from my body and given them to my sister. And I grew up and I was like, that's okay. Some people are just that way. Some people play favorites. Some people, it's okay. You can't do anything about it. It's hilarious that it came from a Cartoon Network
He
show.
speaks.
He speaks a lot. Doesn't know.
Do we want to, like, what time is it now, actually, after the baths?
It's probably like 10 o'clock p.m.
We should probably pass out.
Where do we want to start in the morning then? Because we got a lot of common paths that seems everyone wants to go to the mountains.
Yeah, there's the mountain, there's the lake. Oh, what was it called again? Lake
Lake Superior?
Give me a
Lake Erie?
second.
Like
Michigan.
Like Serenity.
Lake Michigan. That's it.
Like Serenity, go catch a
Um,
mythical Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it's
Like Verity.
I'm trying. I don't even have the lake down.
I was like Azelf, no. Like Azelf, no. Like Yuxi, no. Like
Honestly,
Valor.
just rename it at that point.
And Verity, Valor, and the other one.
Serenity, isn't it?
I don't
That's
remember
one.
Valor.
Is that Serenity?
Isn't that the one right next to
think so.
Hometown? I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't played Platinum in years.
I haven't either. It is Lake Ashi.
Oh.
Ashi. Lake
Shit.
Ah,
Ashi.
shit.
And we've also got the market as well. The mountain, Lake Ashi, and the market. I'm personally down for any of them. I think the closest would probably be the market.
Market would be good for morning, I think. Then we can head to Lake Aussie, right?
Ashi. Yeah, I
Ashi.
can send it.
Yeah, my bad. And then we do know they're going to be by the silver grass near the mountains.
Got it right.
That's one reason I pointed that out is because we got that information from both of them and also the people we were talking to earlier. All signs do seem to point there as a starting point to at least find their base of operations.
So, if anything, one of us could camp out there and keep an eye on there at all times just to make sure, because we don't know when it's going to happen, the meetup. But we can keep an eye out there for a bit while other people explore. I can be the one sticking by there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We-
you're hilarious.
and,
I feel
like-
like you're not gonna be the one who stakes it out.
And we have the advantage of we have telepathic bond, so now it only lasts for an hour. So if we want to try to narrow down a window of time, we can. 5.
I do have a sending stone right to Moss.
Oh, that's true. Yes, we can work with that.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think I'll keep an eye on the silver grass area if you guys want to go through the other ones, just so I can like keep an eye out, because I just want to make sure we can catch when it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very much so.
I'll be your guys' own personal alarm.
Please be as loud as possible.
Kind of like that.
I really wish that came through on
Yeah.
Julia's headset so the cat could hear it.
The pats are insane.
The cat will be put on the mic. Don't you worry.
Hey, they want you to yell, and you do it so well.
Oh, I heard the.
She's so vocal. Whenever you ask her, she's like, "No."
She gets shy.
She talks when she
No.
wants to.
I couldn't.
No.
Cats are
Oh,
rebellious
no,
by
maybe that's
nature. They don't
her.
want to do anything you want.
Yeah, Mr. Unfortunately is only responsive if like if like you're feeding him, like to signify like if I say, "Are you hungry?" He's very good about being like meh, meh, meh.
Yep.
Or if like I'm like, "Oh, do you need more water?" He's like he'll run to the water bowl and be like meh. If it's like a boja boja trying to like get him to talk to me, he kind of just he's very much like, "I went to college. I have a degree." Put me down.
Put me down.
Yeah.
Be unbefitting of a man of my caliber.
Yeah, he's very
Gotta show everyone how fat you are. It's important.
unnecessary.
know.
You didn't have to do it like that. You didn't have to do that.
I do gotta
Imagine
do it
your
like
mother. Imagine if your mother picked you up and showed her friend like, look how fat this is.
You
Not
think she
nice.
hasn't?
that.
Yes.
Whenever I was a baby, I mean, definitely, I was like 8.6, 8 pounds 6 ounces, something like that.
When you were born?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was donkey. My grandpa was 10
My
pounds.
sister was around there.
My dad Roger,
Richard
he
was
was my dad Roger was 10.9, and the photo of him and like his mom, which his mom was like just under 5 feet. She looks like she's been hit by a meteorite. Like her hair is her hair is spread out, cheeks sunken in, and he's like, "I'm so sorry." It's like she's this is big
I
fat
wasn't.
baby.
I don't know how big I was when I was born. I think I was around 7 or 8 pounds. But I was told multiple times that I did almost break my mom's back because I was kicking the fuck. I was kicking the shit out of the spine area when I was coming
I'm
out.
sure I've already told you. I'm sure I've already told you guys my birth story, like what I did to my mom when I was born. Like I pulled her uterus out. So I was like attached, like I was holding. I had like breached the goo sac, and I was like, and so my mom, being the mad lad she was numb, like really low, like she's numb below her belly button and down when really you should be like from booby down. And just she like the doctor, who God bless his soul, he's still alive and practicing pediatrics. He was like, oh goodness, yeah, we've got to take care of baby and we got to take care of mom. And at my mom being told like she isn't done yet, she just sits up and looks at the damage, and she's like, "Oh, just cut that out, just get."
I got somewhere to be.
Yeah,
so-
she legitimately stone. She was like, "I don't need it anymore."
Just
Yeah.
scoop me.
I mean, after something like that, I don't blame her. God.
Yeah. So come morning, where is everyone splitting off to?
Do
So
you
Kelpor's
have
going
that?
to the field.
Do you have that spell, Ivanov, where I can just sit in an area for 8 hours? Do you
Yeah.
have to be in it?
No. I don't think
Okay.
so. Let me check.
You go-
I'll be right back. I'll be. Emmy would go with Ivanov since she stuck by Moss yesterday.
Let's see.
Sure hope Ivanov's going to the lake then.
I do not have to be present because it just stays there.
Okay.
Oh,
So
interesting. Okay.
I'll camp out in that thing then.
Cool.
If anyone wants to join, we could play War.
All right.
Nazi.
I'll join.
All right.
Wait, is that Lake Ashi the one that the lady told us we should go to? Because Emmy can.
Yes.
Okay, Drac, I think you should come to the lake. I don't think Drac should stay. Drac should come.
So
I'm a little bit afraid she's gonna
the
try to find
three-
us.
The three sort of major places are the lake, the field, and the temple, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
now I will warn you. Spells cannot pass through the dome. So if you're going to send to us, you will need to peek your head out at some point.
I'll just run a mile away.
Yes. Otherwise, yeah, it'll stay up.
Cool.
Oh, she also did mention the shrine. What did she mention? The same shrine that the guy mentioned?
I believe
They
so.
both,
Yes.
yeah,
It
they
was the
both
same
mentioned
shrine.
the shrine. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we should split up 3 ways. That sounds like a bad idea.
I don't think you guys should. I think keeping a group to the lake and then also heading there makes sense.
Also, the temple is on the field is on the way to the temple, so
Okay.
you could have
Cool.
Kelfor like split off from that group if he's staying in the field solo.
I mean, I technically still could tag along with you. I know I may stand out normally, but like if I
Drake does have a
really
very
You're
wanted to,
You're
I've got
shockingly
+7
sneaky.
stealth.
Yeah, he's
I
shockingly.
can make you have +7. I can have you +17, bud. Just saying.
I could go to +13. So.
Leaning more towards shrine then, and like just not going to the lake. Because I don't think we should split up 3 ways. That's too many ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3 ways, maybe. No. I think 2 is the max at the moment.
I could join you guys to the shrine, and when we head back down, that's whenever I can split off.
Cool.
If you think that works out.
If we do that, I have to accompany you to at least set up that spell.
Yeah. Like when we're heading back down from the shrine is
Gotcha.
when we can set it up, and then you guys can head to the lake after that.
Okay.
Because we'll be passing the field.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
good?
Thea's sitting on my lap, and she does this thing where she takes her claws and she just goes eh. So it like doesn't really scratch you, but it does poke you, and it hurts a lot.
And you definitely
And
have
she
to
just
go.
keeps doing that. I call it threatening because she's mad because I move around too much, so she like threatens me by like doing that, and I'm like, hey, stop threatening me, it hurts. Anyway, it's like on the opposite side of the whatever.
I don't think this is a big town.
Yeah, it's So the town is there. The lake is over here. The silvergrass field is here, and the temple is up here. So they all kind of make a line.
You guys think it's important to go to all 3 today?
I personally think we have time. I think the only time where we might not is if we do see the meeting and something big happens. As that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, we
Well,
will
that's why
not
I
have
think
time.
we should maybe set up the thing as early as possible in the field, because what if it's a morning meeting?
True.
You know?
Right.
And you can just like chill out there all day. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to split into two for us to one to go up and one to go down, and then the up split into two. You know, I want to
I
not
mean,
be that. I'm a little bit afraid we're gonna get attacked somewhere because that lady was not nice.
uh,
I think she does not like us, and I said bad things, and I worry she's gonna try to get us. So I think we should be prepared for that. Uh,
that's
and
completely
someone who
fair.
can talk good should be wherever I am, because I should not be in charge of talking.
I think you did great personally. You also
Don't
I
worry,
think I did
Moss.
okay.
Consider it done. Emmy just holds Moss's hand. Consider it. We're going. Meeting
I
against the world, baby.
I think I
I
did
think
okay. I think I don't think I can lie, and I think if we're confronted a second time, I'm gonna be expected to lie better, and that's not a thing that's gonna happen.
Hopper would slowly do the toad hop, and he would put his hand on your armor. You did great. And no more. We can try again if you want. You did fine.
I I also don't think we have to split up into into three groups. I think you guys could literally hit the shrine and hit the lake in the same
Yeah.
day.
Okay,
I was gonna say that. I don't think
that
3
works
is the
then.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do morning shrine and then afternoon lake?
Mhm.
Is this
And
the place
I'll
where the
just camp out
people
the entire time to be safe.
Yeah, well, because that
is
makes
this
more
the
sense because we can casually go up to the shrine and you guys can like set it up as we continue, and then
where do you
Mm.
want this would be Piper talking. Where do you guys want, since Moss is worried about uh an attack, where do you want the healer? Do you want the healer the with the people that do you want the healer with the tanks, or do you want the healer with where do you want the healer?
I want the healer to stay with the big group.
yeah.
Is
Because
this the
also Pilfer's
shrine where
just
the
gonna hang out.
people is this the shrine where people worship the worms?
I think this is the shrine
The
where they
great
Meh.
worship the dog guy,
Meh.
right?
Is this
Oh,
the dog
the
guy
Great
or the
Worm.
worms? Yeah.
Well, so the shrine is dedicated to uh Inugami and the Komainu,
Oh, thank God.
but all all of the deities can be worshipped at all of the shrines, um, including the auspices. Yes.
Amy was just making sure she wasn't gonna walk in and it was nothing but the worms. Because Emmy is very confused by the worms. It's very much like the oh come
Truly
on.
not.
Yeah, truly not convinced by the worms. She's like, I don't know about that. My mom can
Well,
beat up
for
a worm.
example, you well, she probably could.
Yeah.
But for example, you saw how dangerous Drax's dad is.
Yeah.
Great worms are roughly 6,000 years older than him.
Big
So not
deal.
that
My mom's
much.
older. My mom's older than that.
It's true, but
Yeah.
they are minor deities.
Yeah. Amy just
Savira
it felt very
stronger than
much like when somebody has an OC and then somebody else makes an OC that's like, well, actually mine is like the daughter of the and it could kick your guys' ass. That's how Emmy feels about the worms. And she's like, okay, all right, you have a worm. Your guy's a worm. Let's take a step back. That's great. She likes the
But
dog guy though. Big fan. Is like, oh, that's beautiful. I love learning about other cultures. Just don't.
Mummified headless dog.
Yeah, love him. Love that guy. Once you guys
He's
start talking about the
still
worm,
a good boy.
yeah, just don't bring the worms. Just don't bring the worms around me. Not you can like the worms, just don't bring them around me. Yeah, let's go to the shrine.
Why, Jack?
Don't bring the worms around me, which half of the party members are part worm.
Worm.
You got legs. You got legs, you faker. You faker.
Fake
And then
worm.
he says that out loud at drag being like, oh well, I'm a worm. And he'd be like, you are a liar.
Stolen valor.
Stolen valor.
In the hot springs, I didn't have legs. I was a Murgon. Gotcha. But no, like
why didn't I get to play on your guys' side? Our side was a bunch of killjoys.
Oh yeah. Oh
you guys
man,
were
that sounds
partying it up on your side.
I like inciting rage. I probably would have liked to been on that side.
Yeah, I didn't get to play mermaids. I had to do math problems because I got too happy.
Oh, dang.
I'm
They stole my
sorry, we're gonna
sparkle.
get kicked out.
That
we're gonna
one
get kicked
lady
out
was
before we
trying
did
to
what we were supposed to do.
That one lady was trying to steal my sparkle. And that's the one thing. That's the one thing Bar told me. I remember it like it was yesterday. She said, "Don't let them dull your sparkle." I want to go to the shrine and I want to see. I don't know. I want to see like what the layout of that shrine looks like. I would assume it's not. It's not typical of a shrine, but I want to see what type of worshipers there. I want to see what like a shrine keeper in this place is versus what he's used to. Emmy's like a dark academia shrine. So
I don't know if that's how I would describe your temple, but sure.
stone pillars, bookcases, red roses.
Well, I think like dark wood with dark academia, and there's not a ton of that. Anyway, yeah. So you guys make your way through. You head out of town and walk for about 45 minutes or so before you reach the silvergrass field.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
This is a great place to have my rant
Oh.
about Quaaludes.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking the same fucking thing. And the best thing is no one can hear you from inside the tiny hut.
Why do you think
Is
Kelpor's
anyone
releasing
with you?
everything?
Is anyone with you in the thing, or are you just
It's up
having
to
like
someone.
Okay.
If I can cast it, and anyone who's there when I cast it can enter it. No one else can, like, they can pass through it, they can't enter it. If that makes sense.
I think everyone should be there when it's cast, so you guys have the option to enter it. But then, like, you guys can leave whenever, right?
Yes. You can.
Yeah.
Anyone who's there when it's casted can come and go freely.
Yeah.
It's a bonkers spell.
That is a great fucking spell.
So on the way up to the shrine, is just Kelfor staying, or is Drac also staying?
Up to you guys.
I mean, I'll stay unless anybody else has objections.
We got Aries.
All right. You and me,
as
bud.
strong as you.
Let's do it. Adam, I need you to listen to that Quaaludes video because that is what Kelpor's going to be saying to you.
Oh, good.
The rest of you continue on.
We all got them gains.
And after passing the Silvergrass field, you start entering this big alpine forest, and you begin. I always saw the name of that. uh, the you start ascending the mountain, and as you go up, you see it's you reach, in following the path, a long staircase ascending the mountain with uh with these torii gates and the oh, I forgot what they're called. I'll just send the image.
All right.
The little like lantern pillars that go alongside them. And you follow that path upward for about 2 hours. Until you hear the sound of flowing water. And as you crest, reaching the top of this peak you've been climbing, you see a large flash of brilliant scarlet as this temple juts out from the greenery surrounding it, and you see that it is next to a cliffside with a waterfall running down next to it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
real good. Real nice.
You guys
Very
better
nice.
be describing all this to us, by the way.
Somebody else describe it to him.
It's
honestly.
hey, I'll describe it. It's fucking peak.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could draw it. I could draw it if you want me to. It's kind of like a lantern, but a building, and there's a waterfall. There's pretty forest. It's really nice. It's really nice.
Hell yeah.
And as you guys approach, this staircase going up into the up to the torii gate leading into the shrine grounds, you see the two Komainu statues on either side of the gate welcoming you in. And as you enter, you see it is quiet. You see there are several monks about, shaved heads in their give me a sec. I remember half of the name of this robe. Gojo Gesa. That's it. And they, as you enter, they give you a little bow just as they go about their day. And you see there's a couple people who have made the trek out here. The main room you enter into has a large shrine bell and a A name is escaping me as well, but where you tie up letters to be carried off.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Post
And
office.
that's
Very
it.
good, Julia. Very good.
No, for
I know
spirits to
what you
carry
mean.
off.
Yeah, let me look that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but yeah.
Yeah, the USPS, the United Spiritual Post
The
Service.
United States.
The post office, but with foxes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Um,
I'm familiar with the tags that you like write a
yeah.
wish. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
That,
Oh,
yeah.
MI. Yeah, wishing
Yeah.
plaques, MI. Or
Yeah.
AME. That's one
Yeah,
letter
the
off
wishing.
from my name. Emmy.
Yeah. Yeah, you see it. The complex of the shrine is bigger than what's in the picture. It has sort of compound around it, lined by the torii gate. And it continues around to out near the water where that waterfall is. Has a sort of meditation area, and you can see off to the left side, going closer to the mountain, a little Zen garden off to that side. So yeah, what will you guys do?
I can make a
Is
general.
there a
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll make a general investigation check.
Okay, sure.
I'll help him with that investigation check.
Sure.
Oh, because this is right up in Emmy's alley.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, look at the sconces. She's like, oh, beautiful in here.
Okay. That would be an 18.
18. Is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Just to see if anything looks particularly out of place for what this place is. Like if there's any like misplaced objects or just note items of importance that wouldn't normally be here.
At least in this entry hall where a lot of the foot traffic will be for people coming to say prayers and stuff, everything seems to be in order. However, you do go up to the wishing plaques, and you do see that many of the wishes inscribed on the plaques are wishing for Shinwu to be free. And I'll say you can keep that up as you kind of explore the rest of the compound.
I'll be right back.
Sure. So yeah. Emmy or Moss?
Is there people worshiping? Is there people
Yeah, there's someone is currently as you're looking around, your attention is brought in by a clap as someone finishes a prayer in front of the bell. And you see there are several monks around, cleaning the place, offering guidance to some people who may need it, things like that.
is there an offering area in the sense of like you know, because Emmy's temple has like a shrine visage that you can place flowers, you can place incense, you can place things of that nature.
Yeah.
Is there something there?
Yes. You see that there is both a temple offering area and a spiritual offering section.
Okay.
So
Emmy will go to both of those. And she will. Once again, it deleted my gold, but I screenshotted it from last time. So it's only if I put it in the GP section that it just deletes it. So I just have to put it like
the gold section.
next to items.
It's like put in your inventory or something, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it in the inventory.
Yeah.
Which would be more appropriate to place a monetary offering in the shrine? Which would be
Likely the temple offerings, because
okay? What
that's
is?
going to like keeping the temple, feeding
Yeah.
the monks, things like that.
Oh yeah, that's what she cares about. So she would Emmy likes this place. She likes the dedication. She likes the diligence, and she likes that it is a haven for the town to, in good faith, want their freedom and express their freedom, and that is not a thing that they're they're not taking the things down that's like, oh, we want our freedom. They're not doing that. People are allowed to express their opinion. So Emmy will put 1,000 gold.
Okay. Will she be leaving anything for the spiritual offerings, like offerings to spirits, ancestors, gods, anything of the sort?
Yes, I will. Let me see. I have. I have my dried roses and tea. I have rose tea bags. That would be nice. Imagine that's a nice change of pace. I know tea is probably a very common thing here, but
Yeah.
it's coming from these roses, not from their roses. So there could be some sort of distinction. What else do I have that would be nice? Hmm. Hmm. I have jasmine. I've scented candles. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So I
I'll light a
have,
candle.
yeah, I have rose and a musk, like a, like a outdoorsy smell, like a wet
Yeah.
outdoor smell. So yeah, Emmy will do some, some rose tea and some scented candles, and she will pay her respects to that area as well. And she would, in a communicative way, uh, compliment the shrine and the people in it. Very beautiful.
Um, you you see a one of the shrine maidens approach you. Says, "Oh, thank you for your offering. Welcome to the temple. Is this your first time here? I don't recognize you."
Yes, ma'am.
"Hmm. Well, it seems your offering to the gods was appreciated." And you turn and you see that the uh, tea that you set out is gone, and um, and
What the heck?
you and you see that sitting next to the offering plate, sniffing at the scented candle, is a Sheba.
Hi, Daddy. Did you take the tea? Wow. Hi. Oh, hi, puppy.
You see it's sat wagging its tail, and it is just on the candle, like
Oh yeah, like that video we love of the anteater and the pumpkin. The
hard bark. Yeah,
Have
I
y'all
think that
seen
I
video
the
we
love.
sent. like a week or two ago of the dog sniffing the elevator.
Yes, I was gonna say that one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one too. Because I want to know what he's smelling. Is it each floor that he's like, oh, like is it each floor he's like the different aromas? I have desserts. I have desserts that I could put down. I got monkey bread. I have fudge of various flavors. And I have tiramisu. Oh, what else would these gods like? What don't they have
The
in the
maiden's
heavens?
like, with all of the dogs that take up residence here, just be careful with anything with chocolate or certain nuts in it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. This is a very nice place.
Thank you.
I like seeing it so well maintained and full of life.
Well, feel free to explore the rest of the grounds. It's all open to the public.
I am a temple keeper myself, and it does me great pride to see so much love and life. And dogs. That's good. We gotta get some of these for my place. And he's like, these would be great.
It's just sitting there, like, with its tail wagging. Just letting you pet it.
This would increase our marketability so much.
Where's your temple at?
I run a temple. I could pull up the map. Where would you say what landmark could I be like, oh, it's off this?
It's in between Kirika and the border to Shenwu.
Okay. Yeah, so it's in between Kirika and Shinwu, right on the border. It's just run by me.
Oh, goodness. Well, I hope everything's okay with you traveling this distance to come visit our humble temple.
Humble is a great disservice to what you and your coworkers have built here. This is beyond humble. This is good, beautiful even. You do your lords and ladies well for this. I can imagine them smiling and offering great favor for what you have done here.
Thank you. We just want to keep the place presentable for anyone or anything. And she reaches down and scratches the dog's head. That wants to visit will have a nice time, but don't let me keep you. But if you're looking for anything in particular, I can help you find it.
Understood. Can I have your name?
Oh, it's Hana.
Hana.
Donna! If we look up in our previous messages. Oh, wait, Hana, never mind.
No, it would be concerning if it was Haka. I'm like,
Yes.
oh.
Yeah.
Bone sword? Hold up.
No, you do see that she is she's half Oni.
Okay, very nice.
Sort of a pale pink skin.
Ah! Awesome. Let's see. I'm probably gonna. Emmy would waddle back over to Moss and be like, "I'm definitely gonna implement the ideas of the Emmas and the placing your wants at the door. I like that. I like that a lot. I think I could implement that at my place. I like that a
I
lot.
think you could. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
We have water features too at ours, but they're like in the temple. Like we have running water inside mine. So this is great. This is awesome. And so well lit. Look at the look at the ambiance. And the dogs. So many dogs.
Yeah, you guys look around and just like around the entryway, like outside and in this main room, you count like 20 dogs of various breeds that have just taken up residence in this temple.
I gotta get me my own temple wards in the animal kingdom. But I don't think there's dogs walking around. I could do frogs. Yeah,
I mean, that's
I'll
pretty
do
good.
frogs. Yeah, I'll do frogs.
Pretty good.
Maybe turtles too. That'd be nice. I don't know of any
Various
mammal that would.
marshland wildlife. Some alligators.
Oh, yeah. Rest your weary head, my alligator friend. Just
Floating down the little like canal in your temple.
Oh yeah, because she has like I don't even. It's like water features. It's where Emmy would get her crayfish and stuff. She'd just be like,
Yeah. Come on
like,
in,
oh yeah,
don't be shy.
Emmy leading the alligator to the water feature with crayfish. She'd be like, come on. This fucking Shinwoo's got dogs, and I will not be outdone. Get in here.
It hurts hearing a girl I dated for so long say crayfish. That doesn't spoil.
Because it's crawfish.
What?
It's crawfish.
We all know it's crawfish.
Crawfish.
I think I go back and forth and say both. It's kind of like how sometimes I catch myself saying pecan and pecan. Like I go back and forth on it.
Yeah.
I'm bad about that because I recently went to a all you can eat, and first time ever at this all you can eat, they had crab legs as well as crawfish, and I learned how to get the meat out of both of those in a like optimized, like it was streamlined. I was like oof and spitting the meat out legs, and it was a whole thing, and wonderful
Nice.
experience. I was so happy.
Ivanhoth, what do you think?
It's quite amazing here. However, other than that, Headbagel. This is a place I would
I know.
like to actually come and worship.
Yeah, it's definitely more appealing.
Not converting to Shintoism.
No, Ivanhoth just likes nature.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most appealing as an outsider coming in shrines I've ever seen. Very welcoming and forthcoming.
It's nice to have an open air place to send your faith, worship, spiritualism out into the world rather than having it be trapped inside the whole time.
Oh yeah. That's why I like the hole in my temple.
I did like the water features in your temple quite a lot, actually.
Just got a hole in the roof. All your wishes and prayers go right through the hole and into the heavens.
And that answered with snow.
Yeah. Are we needing to speak to someone in the temple for information?
I think we're just keeping an ear out for if we do hear anything. Otherwise, if we're not seeing anything, we're kind of killing time until where to set. But generally, just keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna walk around the temple some?
Yep.
Yeah, I would like
Start
to
placing the explosives.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pet every dog.
Yeah, I absolutely pet every dog that comes my way.
Very It's a good dog.
Emmy does the
It's a good dog. Good dog.
yep, slaps it like a bag of rice.
Just do that thing to the inside of their mouth where you just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys walk through the Zen garden. You go around back and find just this quiet little prayer hall that it seems like probably at night the like the monks will use for a for like worship and prayer. Like it's kind of their own little I almost said estuary, which is not the right word. Ossuary? Is that right?
Yeah, estuary is like a landmass, isn't it?
It's like a river.
Yeah.
Ossuary is definitely not the correct word.
Are you talking about like monastery?
birds.
The monastery?
No. Oratory.
Oratory.
The place where it's open air
oratory.
speech.
Aviary.
Yeah.
That's where the birds are.
I was like, one of them's a bird. What's the
Yeah,
bird
that's where the
one?
that's where the birds go to worship.
And totally not just to speak with the birds.
Ossuary is something that Emmy would have in her temple.
Yer. I have a touch tank at my temple. Like there's it's really great. We got salamanders, crawfish. You can just reach in and touch all
I'll
of them.
send a picture of an
You
ossuary.
shouldn't touch salamanders. Your skin oil can mess them up.
I don't have skin oil.
Well, Moss
How
does!
dare you? How dare you?
Don't be telling Moss about salamanders.
How dare you infer that I have skin oils? I'm covered in moth dust. I repel water.
Yeah, I sent a picture of an ossuary. They wouldn't have that here. Emmy would have that in her temple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create another character that's like some form of undersea cleric that has just a touch tank in their shrine, and it's like manta rays. I've got the moon jellyfish. It's great.
Yeah. You guys head around to the side with the waterfall, and you make your way over, and it's this open air area that kind of goes out to like a patio. um, and like a little garden that goes up to the waterfront where the waterfall is meets the river that heads down the mountain. And you see there's sat right at the waterfront, deep in meditation. You see this large man, long white hair, wearing this sort of earth toned not kimono, it's like the man equivalent of the kimono, like the one you usually wear like more open. I can't think of the name.
Yukata.
No, not yukata. I'll find it.
Nagai? Monsuki? Haiori?
Haori? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like man's Aori.
Oh yeah, Howry. Yeah, Howry. That's
Howry.
it.
Howry.
Haori.
Yes, like a beige earth tone Howry, and he's sat in deep meditation. And as you look, you can see that he has this wiry red skin that is like tightly wound to his muscle. As he just quietly sits in complete meditation, lost in the sound of the waterfall.
Emmy would observe the water feature, but she would not attempt to speak to someone in a worship type space.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this lovely area where the temple opens up. Uh, it has a section that's still covered, and then goes out into this garden that leads straight to the this pond river that the waterfall pours into. It is incredibly serene. You can hear the slight sound of bird calls over the waterfall, and everything else, all the other sounds of the world, just fade off into the distance.
Yeah, honestly, I think Avenant will probably take a second to meditate himself, so.
Yeah.
Emmy would sit cross legged. Hopper sat on her legs in sort of a respect and repose. Very nice. Love a white noise.
Moss imitates all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys just take some time to release some of the
Absolute constant stress.
compounding constant stress that you guys have been under for the last pushing year. Um, if not longer for some. Uh, and yeah, you see, as you guys kind of come out of your meditation and are just sitting and enjoying the quiet nature, uh, you see the man bend down and bow, still sat legs folded, bow until his forehead touches the ground, and will raise and stand up, and he'll turn around and sort of jump seeing other people around him. He was just so lost in his own world. And you see in any other context, this guy would be incredibly intimidating. He is very tall, very broad and muscular. Uh, You can see 2 short horns pulled out of his skin. You see long folded ears and 2 giant tusks coming out the sides of his mouth and folding out from the bottom. And a pearl embedded in his forehead. At the same time, you see that he is wearing around his neck monk beads and wears a talisman tied around his wrist that seems to have some old worn promise written on it.
Emmy would also have her Byra, like, not rosary, because that's Catholicism, but she would have her beads.
It's
and
I
her,
did say in Arteria that
yeah, on
most of the
Byra's.
Byra do use rosaries.
Yeah.
yeah, and then she has, like, her pendant around her hand as well. And she would nod and bow to the gentleman.
He'll take a pretty deep, respectful bow back.
Oh, no, you don't.
And
Emmy's
Don't.
bow is deeper.
No bowing
Emmy's bow is
contest.
deeper. Emmy's bow is deeper. If you want me to roll for it, I will.
You're
Emmy's
at
bow is
you already
deeper.
have an advantage. You're shorter.
I know.
Yeah.
Sounds like a him problem.
He bows
Can't help it.
and
He's a big man.
bows to the rest of you and walks off back into the temple. And yeah. So is there anything else you guys are looking to do in the temple?
Would there be anything else of note around us?
Let's say as the day goes on, you get a bit more traffic. And I'll continue your investigation roll from earlier. You do notice that quite a few of these people are armed, which is not an uncommon sight in Shinwu. As Moss could, and could explain and potentially did in your 10 days travel coming here. A common saying in Shinwu is that you are born with a blade in your hand. And that is true.
That's fair.
Like they it's a common practice, very common, that when you come of age, you are given a weapon, usually by your family or a teacher or something like that. And that is your weapon for life. And when you die, that weapon will act as your grave marker.
Metal.
I like it.
Sounds like a very Goliath thing to do. That's because it
There's
is in my
similarities.
campaign.
Well, Goliath's in your campaign, or at least Yoihashi, samurai coded.
Hey, what was Melkai buried with? What was his grave marker? It was his fucking spear.
That is true. That is
True.
true. Yeah, it's just the idea that this weapon is a part of yourself, and throughout all of your life, you your sword, like your weapon, becomes a part of you, and so nothing is more notable as a symbol of a person's life than the weapon they carried their entire existence.
The blade is an extension of one's soul. Soul
It
Calibur.
is Soul Calibur.
Thank you. I was gonna try to say it, but I can't do the I can't.
Soul
It's like when
Calibur 4.
yeah, it's like when I ask Matt to say the CC's pizza,
CC's
endless
Pizza.
endless value.
Remind me to email Paul St. Peter to say that in the Soul Calibur voice.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I would say with the role you got earlier, you are at a stage of battle experience that you can tell that many of the people you saw in Heisei with weapons, in Heisei a lot of them were used as sort of status symbols, or symbols of clan, things like that. Several of the people that come and go throughout your visit to the shrine clearly know how to use a weapon.
Hell yeah.
It is not an ornament. It is, you can tell it's an extension of themselves.
Yeah.
Just by the way they walk with it.
For the guy that just left, A, did he have any tattoos? And B, what was the weapon he was carrying?
He actually did not have a weapon on him.
Oh. Oh, because he's a monk. Yeah, okay.
But the
You got 10 weapons right here. Or 2 if you prefer.
10 more down here.
Just give him one of these.
Imagine killed by somebody's toes. God.
Imagine somebody sees me with her bone scythe. Oh, epic. They're gonna think I'm so cool.
But he did have tattoos. They were cloud tattoos.
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, tattoos are a big thing around here, so.
Yeah.
I think it was because he described him wearing a open like a kimono, so I didn't my brain wasn't like, oh well his arms are covered, not thinking that yeah, but his chest is out. He probably has something on his chest.
Yeah, his chest and like the Haori kind of ends like just below the elbow, so
Okay,
you can kind of see
gotcha.
like the lower arms. Yeah, he had cloud tattoos, which is would have been the division under direct command of the shogun in wartime.
I wonder, do I recognize him from the show? Did I recognize him at all from the shogun's like estate? Like, would I have seen someone that looked like him?
You saw some other people that looked like him, but make a history check.
Well, hold on. I'll save that yay. Oh, I have good history. I get scared because I have really bad investigation. Plus 5. 15.
Okay. Um, yeah, you saw several people who looked similar, but nothing like no exact matches. Like you feel like monk beads and like the pearl in the forehead are like notable features, and nothing in your immediate memory clicks to someone you saw at the Shogunate.
Yeah, that would probably be too easy. But in my head, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's people that looked like him there.
Yeah, there were other Oni and stuff like around about the estate.
Is the Shogun half Oni or is he human?
He's human.
I gotta ask him how that paperwork's coming along. I gotta ask him if he's staying on top of that paperwork. It's probably a bureaucratic nightmare with this type of postal service and stuff. I'm trying to get my ass adopted.
Was the tattoo he had, was it just clouds or?
His were just clouds, yes.
Okay. Have we met anyone who had that same kind of tattoo? Because obviously there's some sort of like designation usually with each, whether it be military or just.
Shingen had cloud tattoos. Okay. The Shogun himself.
But wasn't his with something else, or was his also just clouds?
He had some ornamentation to them, but like the bulk of it was clouds.
Okay.
Takeko, the Lightfall, she had a mix of clouds and roses, which I think this is like information Moss could just have. And it may have come up already, but Takeko essentially was like in a duel where it's like you have a champion to fight in your place. Takeko was essentially doing that for the Shogun during the Third Rebellion, where she was like effectively like commander of the army, and so she had a unique position, which warranted both the Shogunate tattoos and the Honor Guard tattoos, because she was part of the Honor Guard as well. Still is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, the clouds are like you serve directly under the Shogun, and in the case of the Third Rebellion, would have served directly under Takeko, Lightfall, and then like the Honor Guard is like for the Hokusho, or like the SEAL Team 6 of the Cloud Division.
Gotcha. Okay. So the cloud symbols are pretty important.
Very.
Okay.
The roses are the most important, but the clouds are very important. I mean, the Shogun himself has cloud tattoos.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I were a betting boy, I imagine this is probably one of the two that we don't. Or no, this might be one of the ones we just haven't met yet.
Should we apologize for interrupting his meditation?
I was going
to. That would be a good way to start. That would be a good way to start a conversation.
I was going to do that. Yeah, that was my thinking. I do have to drop something off at the front as offering as is, so I think.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's follow his lead.
Kelfor, what are you and Drag bopping to in the dark?
Do you want me to be honest? Do you want me to be fucking honest?
Knowing Adam,
I'll
that's
put
probably the fucking musical.
Oh no.
No.
I'll put this in that D&D where you guys can listen to it, but this is what Drac and I are doing. We're trying to
No,
recreate this.
That is fantastic. It is fantastic.
It goes hard. That's all I'm gonna say.
I take off one of my spikes for the middle piece of it.
We'll recreate the whole mouth harp thing, dude.
Made from half dragon bone.
It makes the techno beats go harder, personally.
Literally fire.
Just wait, halfway through it, it's gonna kick in, and you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I am familiar with techno beats. I know I just gotta wait it out.
Imagine hearing that on the way back down from the temple.
I would immediately get in the fight stance.
We just go
These
back to
techno
the
mouth heartbeats are approaching.
Yeah, we just get back to the hut and we hear nothing. But as soon as we step inside,
Oh.
Ivanhoth, are you approaching this guy?
yeah,
I'll approach him with Ivanhoth.
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay.
I am making my way back to where those offerings were made, but just on the way there, as I pass by, I just walk side by side to him and just say, "Apologies earlier if we ended up disturbing your meditation. We just wanted to feel it for ourselves."
Think nothing of it. I didn't even notice your presence.
I seemed pretty deep into it, and honestly, I could not blame you. You all picked a heck of a spot for this.
Yes. I enjoy this area. It's much quieter than the city life.
Oh, tell me about it. What's your name, friend?
Haka.
Haka. Very nice to meet you, Haka. My name is Ivanhoth.
Knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, I figured that one would be Haka.
Yeah.
Now that he's here, I'll send his picture.
Yeah,
in chat,
I've been curious.
I know Adam's gonna want to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah. Dude. He's
Important to mention, this guy is like pushing 8 feet tall.
Hell yeah.
He's huge.
Big boy.
I've never seen you here. Is this your first time?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we just came into Shinwu a few days ago.
I own a temple myself, and I make it a habit to visit everywhere I goes. Holy Mars.
He'll do a deep bow to you.
She's competing again.
And I'm winning. It's not a competition if I always win.
Not a competition. It's called a blowout, fellas.
They were never even players.
Oh my god, Julia, I just got so scared because I saw your cat run by, but I thought it's paranormal. I genuinely mean this. It scared me so bad.
No, she's going. She's
thought-
hype.
I was like, there is a gremlin running around in the background.
It's a fucking.
There is a gremlin running around.
It's a duende. It's a
Does
duende.
she go like "Meh" when she does that?
Well,
Does she
she's
make
been
any
done it
noise?
before. Not whenever she's actively running.
Yeah, that's the only time Mister is a cat is when he's getting that shit out of his system, and then he'll go.
No. Like, she
I thought you were
gets
about
fed
to
in like
get.
an hour and she's hungry.
I thought you were genuinely somebody was about to come out from behind the chair and just scare me so bad.
No. She is staring at me and screaming, but you know,
Dios
because she knows I'm
mío,
talking.
la criatura.
She will not. She will not win.
The robot feeds her. I'm not worrying about it.
The robot feeds her, not me.
He says, "Oh, where is your temple located? I'd like to
Right
visit."
it's right in between Kirika and Shinwu on the border. From the outside, it has the appearance of being uninhabited, but it is anything but.
I'll keep an eye
I'm the
on
only
it
one
next time.
who mans it, so if you were to go anytime soon, there wouldn't be anyone there, but it is well equipped to house visitors.
I see. Well, thank you for your offer. Next time I'm going in that direction, I will see if I can find it.
Please do. We have water features as well. There is a bricked-in stream system inside, and that's where you can find food to cook with.
Sounds lovely. And don't let me bother you, but before you leave, be sure to give thanks and leave an offering for Rinogami.
I did mine upon entering. My friend will be doing his shortly.
Also, young madam, I notice you have a lot of bones.
If Emmy didn't have a
If Emmy wasn't Emmy.
for anybody, yeah, if it was anybody other than Emmy, they would immediately be filled with terror.
Like, that sentence coming from
Full
this
of-
man is the most horrifying thing to imagine.
I see you are full of bones.
Would you like
Yeah,
to
Emmy
have
would pull
this?
out her bone scythe to show him.
Well, word from experience, I would keep it out of reach of the dogs. However, if you have any extras on hand,
Oh boy, does she.
leave them as an offering for our resident hounds.
Have the Shebas taken your bone sword, my lord?
They absconded. Emmy's laughing. She's chuckling. She's like, they have absconded with your bone blade.
I'm surprised they didn't try to do that to you already.
Emmy, as you're chuckling, you feel a tug on your scythe, and you look down and you see like a little dog like hanging like they do from your little danglies at the bottom of your scythe.
You stinker! Yeah, you little stinker!
Oh, I got something. I've got like I'm pretty sure I have like a whole deer skeleton. Let's see. There we go. Emmy would pull out a not a femur, probably like a.
Damn it! I was about to say, give him a fucking femur. Is tibia the one you're thinking?
I'm not giving him a. Yeah, that Emmy would be like, I'm not giving him a femur. You are out
Come
of your
on,
gourd.
give him a treat. Just as a
I'm
treat.
gonna give him something, but
Look at its
I'm
eyes.
gonna give him something. He's not. He could have a. He could have
He's
like
practically
a. He could have
begging for it.
He can have a couple. He can have a couple like spine, like ox bones. You know the
the big
want
boy
to have a hole.
discs, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. You can have that. You can have that. I'm not giving him a
Yeah.
femur. Those are
The video
valuable.
I sent is what the dog is doing to Emmy.
Yeah. Haka knows better than anybody. He could back me up. I'm not giving away a femur.
Things are worth something.
Those who don't know the bone craft. Am I right, guys?
Just give him a little femur.
I
It's
can
a
tell you're not up to
treat.
date on the bone market.
Yeah, you're not up to date on the bone meta.
You know, you're probably right.
Oh yeah, I love that video. It's always rat terriers.
Yeah.
Like that. It's always terriers.
To the fucking dangling
Yeah.
off the
Yeah, she would give the dog a soup bone, like a vertebrae of like a cow or something. There you go. There you go, Baba. Go tell your friends. go tell your
It
friends.
takes it and starts wiggling its butt all happy. Like its tail can't contain the joy. And it starts to run away and then turns and goes.
That's great.
Now, Ivanov, we have exactly 8 minutes.
Fully open,
I'm well aware.
We have about 8 minutes.
You've
before
practically disrupted their economy today.
I become mauled by a sea of hounds.
They know where to get it from.
I am very interested in your weapon of choice, huh? It's very nice.
Oh, well. I wasn't expecting to meet a bone weapon connoisseur, so I didn't think to bring it. But if you're staying in town, then we can have a meetup.
Emmy finally
Absolutely.
met someone who matched her autism.
You wouldn't believe it. I've been working on a boomerang set with horse and deer jawbones. If you can believe that.
We'll have to share notes sometime.
Yes. We'll have to share notes sometime. I also have a gunslinging friend who is very capable with a gun. And we have another team member that uses a blunderbuss. And I have since learned that you can make ammunition charges with teeth. It is a common practice.
Finger bones are also effective.
Yes. Kelfor and Midas somewhere in the distance, just like.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
Take the shot, Midas.
Yeah, I only learned that. Funnily enough, I only learned that you can sabotage and make your own like dispersing bullet, similar to like a shotgun. How they will just. You could do that with teeth and finger bones. I learned that from just the weirdest game. So.
Shrapnel.
Yeah. Yeah. Says, well, do enjoy the rest of your time here in this temple. I've lost track of time, it seems.
I hope to run into you again, sir. Have a blessed one.
I hope so too. And he'll go and leave a couple of bones on the offering plate, and then say a little prayer and leave the shrine.
You want to go ahead and do your offering, Ivanov, and we'll get out of here and go to our next location.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah, as he leaves, I will also do like a monetary donation as part of it, but I am actually going to give up my very first outfit.
Ooh, the
I
robed one.
Yeah, the blue robe, and the headband that I still technically currently wear. I just take it off and I fold everything extremely nice. Lot of care.
That's very
And I will
that's very
also
nice having on.
I will also leave behind the wooden staff I used to have as my staff.
Oh wow, that's nice. That's nice.
And
Put them right by my candles. Put them right by
oh,
my candles.
of course.
Yeah,
And I
there.
just leave a little
That's the stuff.
silent, like a little silent prayer that these make their way to the spirits that guided me where I am now. And know that I no longer need these to hide myself.
All right. Moss, you making an offering?
I'll make a monetary one. I was just looking at my stuff, and I don't really have anything I want to give away. So I'll put like 10 gold in the monetary area, and
Yeah.
then vibes in the other.
Oh yeah, I didn't specify the monetary one, but I'm just rounding off my money, and it'll be about 565.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
the only things I really have to even give up is a kazoo and a book, and I'm not giving up either of those. Or I guess the friendship bracelet from Emmy, but I'm not giving up any of those three things. I like all of those things. They're
Oh
all
yeah, no.
mine.
Ivanhoe's whole mentality is just these were stuff that I used to hide myself because I was miserable, and I don't need them anymore.
Yes. No, yours is nice, and Emmy is a hoarder, so like. I would never give away the friendship bracelet, Emmy. That's what I'm saying. I would never.
I'm not a hoarder.
Ares will
So that's
go and make an offering of an old leaf of a golden laurel that she won in the arena in Lindstrom. And just like kind of awkwardly do a little bow. Walk away. Nevia will take out some of her length of silk rope and will tie a binding knot, which Kelfor's not here, but Kelfor would know is kind of made as an effigy during a burial at sea, to be cast off with the body. And
Damn.
she'll just stand and do a little salute and head off. Yeah, you guys head out. And you'll make your way to the lake, and Kelfor and Drac continue their stakeout. they're banging steak out. And yeah, that is. We will pick up there next week.
Hell yeah!
Cool. All right. Marvelous.
We will see you all next week? Question mark.
Should be good.
I'm good for next week.
Okay.
That's funny.
should be
I don't
good
remember.
till the end of the month. Not sure.
Either way, we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.